probably stream better. Let me pull up the stream. I feel like I can't do the Fortnite thing until I have a better mouse. Cause this mouse I have is doo-doo. Oh, come on, dog. What about my intro? You really just gonna moan like that? Well, the difference between me making any money from ad revenue is a 0 view count versus however, so with that in mind, we gotta keep it PG, man.
Alright, my bad. You haven't disconnected due to inactivity? Really? You get disconnected in the lobby?
Yeah, when's the last time you played a first-person shooter?
Bro, this game doo-doo. I'm playing. It's actually really good. I like it.
Yeah, so rule of thumb, like no moaning absolutely ever.
Alright, I accepted the invite. Now, PlayStation, you don't wait. Join. No, PlayStation, you can join.
I already sent you.
Oh.
Alright, let's go. Snowy FM,
Alright,
what's
there you
up? Today's stream brought to you by 720p. A product of terrible connection to YouTube. But what's up, dude? Just got an invite. I just got an invite from my brother-in-law. Hold on.
The heck, bro?
I don't know if he's in the party or, so I'll invite him. See if I can invite him to the party. It'll give me a chance to that was at 6:55. It'll give me a chance to put thumbnails up and stuff. We could do that. Get him on stream. Also, the same mouse I sent you the picture of, that's one I'm probably gonna get this weekend or whatever.
Or? I bet. I'll get that one.
5% bonus survival time in the party. He might have just went and started in the game. Baby monitor? What do you mean? No, bro. You got something to tell me? I mean, when are you gonna break the news to your mother? Like, what do you mean?
Hey, bro, quiet, dog.
You buy a baby monitor comes in the mail? Lethal told me to get a monitor.
No, I looked at my monitor. I looked at my monitor on Walmart.com. So did you mean baby monitor? Bro.
Yo, Google's trying to tell you something ahead of time.
Facts. Bro, I'm dead. Nah, man, nah. I already think I know who it's gonna be too. Oh, God, no.
Google's like, hey, man, listen. Now, we know you messed up. But while
nah,
you're at
man,
it,
I already know who it's gonna be, probably.
which one of these stores do you shop at the most? And which one are you more likely or not to buy strollers, diapers, and other baby products? Bro, have you seen that Huggies commercial going around YouTube?
Huggies?
It's a Huggies commercial.
What do you mean?
Lock and load, rinse with the It's that simple.
Like, it's a Huggies commercial with John Legend. You should definitely look it up. It's definitely it's
oh, I've seen it. That's so weird, though.
I know. I was like, it was beyond cringe.
And John Legend's a good singer, dude. I don't know why you ruined him on that.
No. What was even more like, okay, it was cringy, and then like the dad choir of babies strapped to their chest, like that was even
line between life and death.
That was even more cringe.
Find me there.
Bro, my pop socket fell off. Ah, nah, man, nah. Crap!
Alright, I hope you don't lag out of this lobby. Bones 15 GP is jump master, and I hope he doesn't
stay on me.
Oh, he relinquished that junk real quick, bro. He's like, nah, if we go down, that's on you.
The jets, we're dropping hot.
That's on you, brother.
This team has the perfect drop right under this. I'm gonna veer off to the right. Where the heck are they going?
Fight lag, brother. It's all you. Just mess him. Oh, you boot ganged it. You can have all that. Yeah. I'll take this mess. Oh.
Yo, I thought I had an SMG.
What do you mean?
Yo, you call out the pistol. You can mark a pistol. Like if you press R1 to mark it, then it'll tell me where it is. If I don't have a gun or if I do.
Oh.
It'll tell me exactly where it is. There's a team over here.
Target over there.
Attention. First
Let's go track down this team.
Coming.
Arctic Wolf, you just hit an insane shot after grappling someone, bouncing off. Their head slid, and as soon as you hit the ground, you turn around and one tap with the shotgun, and then you won the game. Right up here.
Hostile right here.
beginning ring countdown.
Might be something good this day.
Rings far, ladies. Oscar Mike.
What's up, Chief? Y'all gotta get close.
Let's go this way.
Sure you can. Sure I can. No you can't. Yes I can. Yes I can. There's people over here. I don't know. Where's our teammate? What is he doing?
Thanks.
Bro, I hear gunshots everywhere, dog.
I know. I'm trying to tell you where they are right now. But we gotta get guns first. They're over here fighting. Going upstairs.
Screw it, man. Now you can have it, actually.
The champion has
Alright, let's
been
go.
eliminated.
Nah, let's go. It's over here. Let's go.
My champion has fallen. It was their time.
Right here, right here. Got shield.
Yeah.
Let's go down to get him. I don't have any reserve ammo. Right here.
That's what I'm saying.
More enemy.
Punching a tunnel. I set the portal. Reloading.
Right here. Up. Right here. Right here.
Hostile. Danger close.
Going.
Reloading.
Going in too. Right turn.
I think
Left
he's
turn.
low.
Nah, he's in here.
I am
Go, go, go. Yeah, he ran. I think he ran forward.
Oh my God, you scared the crap out of me. Oh, right here. Right here.
But
Let's displace
Coming?
here. Frag out.
Yeah, he's
is
here.
he there? Oh, where?
He left.
Got him.
Whole squad.
All right, I need ammo. I need heavy ammo. I have nothing.
Oh, this dude has like trash dog.
I need energy ammo.
Energy ammo.
Can you not carry? Okay, you can. Okay, good. That's good. I need ammo too. I need ammo for the hemlock. I don't know what kind of ammo that takes though. Okay, it takes light.
I need energy ammo.
The ring's closing.
I have
in.
energy ammo.
We're not
I
close.
think.
Here, hurry. That's not. Is it full?
It
My
should
energy.
be.
How's my energy ammo full? Hold on.
I don't want him to take it.
45 seconds.
Drop it.
Ring ain't close. Oscar
Alright,
Mike,
bro.
ladies.
Eliminated.
Just press X or square. One of them or both, or spam it.
New kill leader appointed.
Heavy
New kill
rounds.
leader. Watch your
Shotgun
six.
shells. Light round. Don't have any of that.
I'll take it.
Thanks.
This weapon is so good. Shield battery, body shield,
Which gun?
syringe. The devotion. It's like an energy weapon, but it's like it's like either like a AR. There's heavy duty or an LMG. I don't know. Something else.
Yeah.
I'll take this.
Alright, so the storm's about to come in, I think.
Yeah, I know. Come on, let's go.
Yep. I like how you can climb
Let's
up
kinda-
walls.
Ring's moving. Hustle up.
I don't have anything I want to clip just yet. Let's make sure you have everything you need, bro.
I mean, I'm good right now, to be honest. Alright, I have a rift in case, like, I don't know what the rift does, but I mean, I know it exits it as an exit.
Look at this. Over here. Nah, the rift does not get us very far. Like, in terms of getting to storm, don't expect that to do anything for you.
Care package touching down.
Yeets!
They usually carry rare platforms.
Alright, let me check and see if my game volume's all the way up. It is, what the heck?
Just go in your chat and... Bob, bro, what's up? I just got done streaming Fortnite. I'm gonna do Apex for a while, man. Hope you don't mind. But I haven't seen you all day, man. Where you been? I want a med kit. Shield.
I'll take the back hit.
There you go. Nah, it's okay.
Boom.
People here. There's people here.
Alright.
There's gotta be.
Yeah, I think I hear him. I'm not sure though.
I don't have any reserve ammo, so if you got energy ammo, oh, right here.
Contact. On my marker. Didn't let down range. Reloading.
Give him the lethal.
He's down.
Nice.
Reloading.
Top one. Alright, we gotta go.
Oh my god. I need a res.
Reloading.
Thank
This
you.
won't hurt. Hold on.
I have a med kit. We just gotta run. We gotta make a run
That
for it.
storm does crazy.
Yo,
Thanks for having
hurry
me
up
back.
and loot her crap, bro.
I've never been in the storm before.
Look at your health.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I know.
I have another med kit. Do you have a med kit?
My health is gone, bro. I'm dead. I'm gonna need another
The
res.
ring. This isn't the
I'll
ring. What
need
do you
another
mean?
res.
I'm down.
I need another
Need a
res, bro.
medic.
I'm freaking dead. Hurry.
Coming.
Oh, your health is so much
Hold
better
on.
than mine. It doesn't do a lot of damage.
I know.
Thanks. Good looking out.
Just run.
There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
I'll use a med
How
kit.
far is it?
Like
oh,
I
it's
have
literally
the
right
med
up here.
kit. Yeah, nah. Bones is doing his own thing, bro.
No, he looks fine. He'll make it.
I'm sure he is fine.
Woo!
Patching myself up. Give my shields a recharge.
Wow, it doesn't put your health all the way up?
The med
Taking a
kit
minute.
does.
Patching up.
Oh, I was just taking syringes.
Those are like bandages, bro. The
Patching
syringes are like
myself up.
bandages. I have the whole med kit thing, you know?
Give my shields a recharge. I need help.
I have shield that fast. What? Alright, we should just start going. You wanna start going now? Why does this gun remind me of Halo gun?
Oh my god, I forgot I had a sniper. I have no energy
Bruh.
ammo. Do you have any?
Hold on. Let me check.
I was trying to loot her body for energy ammo.
I don't.
Hold on.
I need energy ammo.
Bob, bro. It's alright, man. But I'm still gonna do Apex, cause like... I need to get a new mouse. Something happened to mine where it keeps glitching out on me. So I can't do Fortnite right now, because otherwise I'll have to play Fortnite on controller. And it's not gonna be a good experience.
As you see, I'm not lagging right now. It's just I have to wait like 2 or 3 minutes into the game.
I
and
need
I
energy
stop
ammo
lagging.
or another weapon. I actually don't even want this. It's a decent weapon, but it's too heavy, high powered.
Alright.
Okay, let's loot this place.
First game on drops 3 kills.
I need to have my sensitivity a bit higher too. NGMO, sweet. Where? Bones found
Over here.
NGMO.
1 minute. Ring's pretty
Right
close.
Sweet.
That's
Thank you,
sniper?
Bones.
That's a hemlock. Never mind.
And then the other thing too is my sensitivity right now on this
45
controller.
seconds. Ring ain't far.
I'm about to have that ultra high, bro. Let's go. Oh, also I have a nice little power up. Chief, my brother-in-law is joining after this. He invited me, so
Heavy ammo here.
sorry, buddy.
Alright.
Wingman here.
Wingman? The wingman's actually nice. Light. I feel like light ammo is more abundant than anything.
Let's check out this area.
I'm headed over there.
After we get out the lobby, I'm gonna invite the party.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Party inside.
I don't know. I feel like the world doesn't want me to have fun. Every time I play a game I love, everyone's like, "Hey man, why don't you go play something else? Have you ever heard of this?" I'm like, "Oh well." Hey man, dude. Come on, dog. Come on, cool.
Care package being delivered.
Care package incoming.
So I feel
There's
like
care package somewhere.
look at the spot where it's at. You see it on the map, the little blue circles. Actually,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go. Let's go over here. Over here. You have to go this way to get to it.
Well, I'm just going the other way.
Yeah, he's a bot.
Don't know what he's on. He's a bot. No. Who has the most kills?
He stole them.
Who stole it?
Wait, I have the most kills? Or who?
I think you might.
Care package. We don't really have the sufficient tools necessary to defend this. Yo, stay where that care package is. I'm gonna try to get up the stairs to make sure there's no people here. Yeah, just go grab that care package. I'm in here looting for ammo, looking for NG ammo. I have none.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Ah, I need more abundant
A
ammo.
hemlock shot. Wait, what? Gun's
Oh, yes.
legendary, apparently.
Hemlock shotgun, no NG ammo in there?
It wasn't, nah.
I have no reserve ammo for the thing I have. I have a DMR. Not gonna do me any good. We gotta move. Get in the circle, like. Oh, someone's shooting already?
We're in shot.
From where I was from? Someone. Yep, I see him.
Yep.
Give me a sec.
Oh, this is a shotgun.
Yo, no, that's not. He's got a sniper. He's got a DMR.
Bones, don't go up there, man. Oh, okay.
Incoming.
Run.
No.
Let's go this way.
Oh my god, he had the same gun I had this morning. I'm bleeding out, bro. I'm out. You gotta res me. I'm right under you. Or above you.
Oh, okay.
Get up. Just go around. Yeah.
I'm definitely dead. Dead. Yeah, he's dead. Definitely.
Alright,
That wasn't too bad of a first game.
Party invite time. Oh, well, it was pretty bad. Not gonna lie, it was pretty bad.
Are you inviting your...
I like how it doesn't tell you when people are in the game in progress. I mean, you sent me an invite at 7:03.
Ya boy. Brah. Oh, I got a legendary, it looks like.
Hold on, give me a second. I need to see who's
Oh,
in here.
crafting metals.
Yo, he's in a match, so when he gets back, I'll just wait for him to get out. But I already sent him an invite to party, so.
That's it, that's it. Oh, okay. Three.
I should have clipped something from that game. But I just had the guns I'm not good with. Like that energy weapon, it literally burns through a whole magazine, and it's really rare to get enough ammo from it.
Yeah.
Energy ammo seems pretty scarce.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. Ow.
Let's go.
Take out school. Must try.
He readied up. Send him another chat invite.
Okay. Yellow.
Yo, hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Not much. Just dealing with Oklahoma internet, and it's more like Lawton internet.
Yeah, it's more. I mean, internet's bad throughout the state because we got poor infrastructure. But yeah, a lot of internet prices.
Well, I think it's not called level 3 anymore. It's actually called I don't remember what, but all the level 3 servers here are terrible. Every like with AMTC, with Fidelity, they all complain about level 3. They just say it's their highest complaint, so I guess I gotta move out west or east just to have good internet.
Spent gunpowder. Smells like victory.
Yeah, that's right.
It's mainly like they said over here. It's mainly like Texas area is worse, and Southwest Oklahoma, whatever's close. The servers in Dallas for this game. The servers in Dallas.
Okay, buddy.
So I get 20 ping, but sometimes it just won't let me stream.
Alright.
So I'm sure you got this game day one, huh?
Oh, I'm the jump master. Where do I want to jump to? Oh shit, Johnny.
Somewhere with a lot of buildings, I guess, because I keep finding energy ammo with no guns.
Yeah, I usually like hitting back there, but
I've never been back there. I've never lived long enough.
Get ready, moving out.
It's probably because I dropped right away.
Yeah, there's some like, I wish you can just like pop off right here.
Yeah. Well, if I can get like a DMR, that'll be good.
Yeah, I've been trying to find a long bow. I only got me one. I mean, there's some buildings back over here, but we can go here too. It'll take you back there.
The DMR I had was like, I think it was like the DMR 10 or whatever. It was doing like 20 body shots. Made no sense.
There's some high loot.
I've got like the wingman does more body shot damage than the DMR.
Round one.
But then again, the wingman's a sniper.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get my bearings on. I'm still need this this genre. But I like this because I love Titanfall, so most definitely one of mine. It's got the gunplay I like.
Shotguns are doo doo in this game. The shotguns are not the. We got Call of Duty
shotguns.
shotguns. I mean, like when you hit the ground, it's the best thing to have as a starting weapon.
I'll
New
take
kill
it
leader.
right now.
Call him if you spot him.
I will most definitely accept this shotgun with the blessings.
With the same shotgun, that's like a one tap. And Titanfall 2 multiplayer is like, I don't know how many shots I had to hit this guy with. And he just kept on meleeing me. I said, are you kidding me?
Let's go this way.
Oh, no, did not mean to ping that.
You can tap it again in the same spot.
Yeah.
Well, one of my teammates went down, and I was like, where are all these 100 red pings coming from? What do you mean? Just pinged everything. I was like, they couldn't take 2 steps without.
Knockback shield.
I like how, though, you don't really have to talk.
Yeah, that is a nice touch added to it. But I mean, I love the whole squad.
Nice. Champions out.
They need to go ahead and do solos and no fill settings. So that right now with 1 million downloads in the first 8 hours, really 7 hours, about 1 million downloads in the first not even half a day of this game.
Yeah, they hit a lot.
That's what they did with this one. Like I heard about all the news with Titanfall 2, how EA like screwed their release by announcing it in the middle of 2 big releases. Well, this one they didn't even announce, and it's doing so much better.
No, they just stealth it, but it's also free to play. The Titanfall 2 did not get the love it deserved because it had a really good story.
I can still play it if you can get in the match, because I get like 11 ping on Titanfall 2.
Dude, I wonder if I should just go and drop this gun. Or this light machine gun.
Yeah, today I had to drop streaming 1080p 60 because like they had the Super Bowl and a bunch of other stuff that people are like, the more traffic there is, the worse it is for me.
Yeah.
So you had the marshmallow event for Fortnite, you had the Super Bowl. I was like, really? They just gonna sandwich me in the middle of all of that? I try to stream Pixels. I'm streaming now. Yo, Derek.
I mean, Marshmallow had like 10 million people.
Yeah, all that PR. I even got a copyright claim on my video. They said you're supposed to get one, but still, so I'm glad nobody donated. You would have took my super chats.
Okay.
Derek Gaming, it's free.
I was just laughing because he was like, we read history, and I was like, he's the first person to do a concert.
Robbed every streamer on YouTube is what you did for like free PR. And the concert was so short. I was like, I know.
I thought. Like how many minutes was it?
They did 2 of them, but it was like less than 10 minutes and just a few songs. So I mean, he has some good songs. I instantly went to Spotify and looked at how many downloads he has. It's just that.
Did you watch the second one?
Yeah. Wish I hadn't.
Heads up.
Alright.
Oh,
Storm's coming in.
Okay, Devotion LMG. I'm not taking that garbage. They even dropped me some heavy rounds and energy ammo.
Thank you.
Oh, you dropped that?
I've got a sniper. I've got a sniper sight. I gotta swap it for. I got skull piercing. Oh, you can get skull piercing rifling. What? Heavy rounds.
Sniper optics. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm not like a MOBA or MMORPG player, so I don't know any of this stuff. Like I pick up a gun and there's like 1,000 choices in the menu.
Should I take that? I don't know.
The Devotion LMG, yeah, if you want to die with no ammo, go ahead.
Alright, let.
Every bullet you shoot's probably gonna miss, and then
Hold up.
Yeah, you better with the pistol. You're better off with the pistol. They need to balance that. It's like, how you have an LMG and no ammo and it's weak?
Nah.
Okay.
Open up.
I've got light rounds if anyone's got an SMG.
FBI, open up.
I'm actually full on light rounds.
I'm already full on light rounds.
Oh yeah, by the way, you can ping it, Epic. You can
Light ammo here.
you can ping just
Light
about
ammo
everything.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
like I said, I do enjoy it, but they've added
I
quality of life.
wish you could ping jokes in here. You're like, oh, I'm just, sitting here scratching my butt, scratching my butt.
This dude's got
I just,
5 kills.
I probably have less than 100 kills for the 8 hours I've played. I got a med kit.
Man,
I need a
that's
backpack
nice.
so I can carry something. Well, that's just because
Backpack here.
barrel stabilizer. I have a better barrel.
There's a backpack over here.
Yeah. Well, I'm dropping these thermite grenades because they're also doo-doo. Yeah, like without a backpack, you really can't carry anything.
Yeah.
Contact with hostile.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I'm gonna do that.
Did you double tap
Oh.
it?
I was
Yeah,
like, what?
I'm so used to Fortnite and
Trying to
like,
switch
you can,
weapons,
like,
huh?
switching back. Yeah.
See, they've inserted you bad habits into your life. Ooh, a hollow.
God dang it, Apex. I was like,
Oh shit, I just got rifle health. So yeah.
I'll probably play. I mean, I'm trying to get a PC soon, but your pre-built PCs, I feel like, man, for a $3,000 pre-built, I could get for $800 if I build it myself.
Beginning ring countdown.
I mean, if you got the
$800.
time, most definitely recommend building, because you can kind of future-proof
Well, you know,
based
somebody,
off some of your heavier specs.
I'm not gonna say who, but somebody recommended your services.
I mean, I actually have some desktop PC stuff that I never actually started on. Like I have a
I actually climb
processor
up this
case.
thing. Bruh.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I already know that I need something like R7 Radeon or higher, 7th gen, but I don't have anything, and so anything at all. It's tax season. I'm getting some money together this month to buy one. There's a guy trying to sell me an iBuy Power PC for like $1,000, but it says a 4.2
I mean, you get. I mean,
gigahertz.
like I said, I have a case already.
Like just a
And
tower.
I have an empty tower, like that I meant to build a PC, but I never got to it. And I have a liquid cooling Corsair system.
That sounds enticing.
And try to figure out. And
There's somebody in the lobby that has 940 subscribers on YouTube. I just looked them up.
Stream sniper. I mean, if you want to help me build a PC, I can put some money on it. I'm just like
yeah, I mean, because I mean this stuff. Because I mean, I mean, I don't know about the the processor, because I don't have a graphics card or anything. I bought a processor and I bought the case. I was buying it piece by piece. So like every time I got paid, I bought this part, bought this part. But that was like 4 years ago. So
yeah.
it's all just sitting here chilling.
I think like if you have a mid to full size tower, then there's a lot of stuff you can put in that.
Oh yeah, the tower that is most definitely a mid to full size. So.
I got a variable sniper sight, another one, purple. Actually, let me just ping it.
Optics. Sniper.
Alright,
Oh,
you still
sight.
kicking indoors, huh? Well, I mean,
oh, yeah, buddy.
if I was already gonna try to put like 3,000 into one. So I'm not,
Is this even a
Oh man,
sniper? The
oh man,
G7
you can build a real good one at the most than 1,500.
yeah, because I mean, for streaming Fortnite right now,
Because now, like I said, now then you can anything extra you can use on maybe like a 1440p, 120 hertz monitor or something like that. But
yeah,
you wouldn't have to.
I've got a 2K monitor right now, 144 hertz. So basically
Oh, okay.
that.
Oh shit, you don't need that. So yeah, 1,500 should be the most. Like when I built my first one, my budget was 1,500, and this is back when Blu-ray was. Like I had a Blu-ray burner. Well, I still have it.
Optics here. Close range.
You know, the latest and greatest as far as memory and all that crap at the time. And I spent less than like 900 and
reposition
some
here.
bucks for it all.
Ooh, look at this.
Helmet
Well,
here.
ooh, helmet.
Leather too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I need, honestly. I've just been Googling everything, but the thing, I might get a chipset and processors, and then find out that none of it works well together.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, you want to make sure compatibility is most definitely
Movement in
critical.
progress.
But I would go with the most definitely AMD.
Oh yeah,
Most
for
of
sure.
still alive.
There's
I
like
hope
a
not.
dual quad core AMD chipset I want to look at. It's cheaper than
Yeah,
getting.
I would go right. I mean, my buddy's doing Intel, but that
Delivering
Ryzen,
package.
if you can get a Ryzen
Heads
processor,
up. Your package
that
coming in.
that's most definitely been new hotness.
Ryzen, oh yeah. Someone's
Yeah, because
here.
I mean that.
Tango
Someone's
spotted.
here.
Are they?
Danger close.
I heard extra set of footsteps, I think.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay, hold on.
Kaiser's up here, and man, people are sneaky in this game. I'm telling you. There was one person with like no HP, wiping my whole squad, and when I finally figured out where he was, it was a wrap.
Backpack, helmet.
I hear. Oh, there's a care package.
I've got purple helmet. This loot over here, when you get into an area, it tells you the tier for the loot.
Yeah.
So if you want to go
High
more
tier,
remote,
yeah.
you don't have as good loot.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Ultimate accelerant.
Round 3.
There's a sniper right here.
Well, whatever you can help me with, I'll take it. Cause like even just for streaming, even if I don't have a gaming PC, I'd rather put money first into a streaming PC. At least that way I can have OBS and Streamlabs, you know, for donations. I can't even stream 1080p 60 half the time because of the internet, but most of it's just the encoder.
Oh.
If I put like a minute of, I could put a minute of delay on stream and stream high quality.
Oh, that YouTube guy is still in the game. God dang it.
Don't worry about him.
Nah, he's a tryhard. I can already tell. He's a sweat.
Alright, so what were you?
Sweaty people stink. They dying. They die quickly. They can't hide.
Oh shit. What the hell is that?
That's somebody. Yo, my character's spotting targets by
Oh,
herself.
they're throwing grenades at us and all that.
Like, I'm a rush the right flank on this guy. Yeah, I see him. I'm pushing the right flank. If you keep shooting.
Oh, I just got.
Keep shooting.
Yo, health kit.
Taking the
What
gun.
Down.
You got him?
Nice.
Yeah, that's one down.
Oh,
He's got
that
a
was
team.
that was that YouTube guy's partner.
He's triggered. Two guys right here. Oh, I'm killing him.
You got. Oh,
Be
shit.
triggered. Be triggered, man.
Killed an enemy.
Don't mention nobody else's stream while I'm streaming, bro. I don't want to get banned for stream sniping, man.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to know if anyone else is here. They don't really play about that. When people are streaming, they're making money, and so if you stream snipe someone and
Gonna be a soup sandwich.
ruin their content, they could actually
That's true.
take some legal action against you, man. I've seen it. It's not good.
I mean, I keep hearing this. Okay, and I'm old people, so stream sniping. So people
Why
like
was-
looking at the stream.
Yeah, if you have like 0 delay, they can look at your stream, find out where you are, you know, and they know what you have because they're watching the stream. So. Ooh, I have a
I need
2
to
times
get-
variable hollow. I can ping it, I guess. Yo, Jayhawk, isn't it? I got purple stuff over here.
Gotta hop up here. Up, barrel
I'll just let you
I'm
stabilizer
know.
trying
here.
to keep my other
Level.
skills.
Oh, never. Syringe here.
And there's
you
meds.
got gifts.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's a crap ton of stuff. Who died? Bro,
Yeah,
the
who
variable
died here?
ACOG, Phoenix kit, jeez. 100, heals 100 in health and 100 shield, so basically like a chug. I have to talk other legal, I don't know what this stuff is.
Movement in progress.
We haven't even taken, yo, you got like,
Package being delivered.
you've got way better stuff than me. My only thing good is my guns, and all I did was flank him. He probably just had a terrible headset or music playing,
Is
and
the
I
food
just
done?
shot him in the back.
I think.
His drop kit was nice though. He had purple shield. Right here. Oh my god. Right there, right on Epic.
Cover me.
Yo, I don't even know how to use that medic kit.
Alright.
Are you kidding me? Right there. behind us.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. Bro, there were so many people. Yo, Mac, what's up? Fortnite, you can create destruction? Oh no, this isn't any of that. This is like so much better. I don't know. I feel like the lifetime of this game will be about 3-4. This reminds me of if they had vehicles. If they brought back Warhawk and made it, wasn't Warhawk a Battle Royale type game? No, it was where team.
Man, I mean, honestly, back in the day, you could say that. It was awesome. It was dope. Miss Warhawk. They should move to the PS4.
I would drop every game if they brought back that.
The Warhawk was amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat. All right, I'll back out of the game so y'all can play.
All right, that's fine. No problem. No, randoms aren't too bad in this mode.
I didn't even know what happened. I was like, what just went down?
Yeah,
like,
you
oh
were healing
God.
me. As soon as you put up the shield, I saw someone.
Yeah, and then the dude came, I guess, trying to melee. I was like, what is happening?
He just came out of nowhere. He had no weapon or no
and
ammo.
So I freaked out. And so I revived you, and then I saw the dude down below, and that's who killed me. And then there was a dude behind us. I was like, oh, this is cool.
I got a connection timeout. Yo, that guy just was meleeing, but after I shot him, I tried to switch weapons, and I don't know if it's a glitch. I know I had a full-on, like, other weapon, assault rifle, and I tried to pull it out, and it didn't even switch.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I feel like some guns don't hit as hard. Oh my god, dang.
If you've got skull-piercing armor or skull-piercing rounds, it's rifling, basically like a barrel, I guess. Then yeah, headshots are tapping. Cause I got picked up a wingman. I was laying people out from long range, and then I get in close range with a shotgun and do like 30 damage per shot. But just think how bad it is if you're all the way west and you're getting like 60 ping. That feels bad.
Ari said hi.
Oh, well, hello there. Tell her I'm streaming right now.
Your uncle said he's streaming right now, so he's streaming right now. Yeah.
So I'm really trying. I think you let me back in. Am I still in lobby? Oh no, I gotta invite you in. You kicked me all the way out. I'm trying before the 1st, which is my birthday. I'm trying in the next 3 weeks to put this whatever plan for a PC together. Cause even if I have to stream,
I'll send like I'll well, I ain't got nothing to do. I'll send you a Newegg wish list with parts. And like I said, I already have a tower, so I was like, I'll cut, because I mean, I don't know if I'm going to build another one anytime soon, but I do want to get rid of this tower, and I do have this water cooled. Yeah, so if you want to, so you don't have to go with a fan, but you can go with liquid cooling. And it's just for the CPU, but I think it's in this box somewhere in my closet. But
well,
I mean,
if there's an AMD chipset in there, then you're gonna need it.
But that way you can choose whatever you want to do on there. But let me see if I can find, because while we're waiting, let me look up some stuff.
Like, I don't know.
Man.
I know what processors and stuff are good, but other than that, like graphics cards, the only requirements is it needs to be able to run Streamlabs OBS and the Elgato HD60. So those specs are right there on Google. Like, those specs are pretty simple, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what Fortnite at max settings. I don't need to run it at max settings. I'll probably run at most, 144 hertz. And I want to have a separate streaming PC anyway, so that way I'm not running them both on one computer. So it probably only needs to be able to run like.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna spend the money, first you got your budget. What's the maximum that you're okay with spending?
4,000.
Like, throw the number.
Like 4,000. Like, as I upgrade, a total of 4,000.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is 4,000 is the max, but we're gonna hit a target of say no more than 1,500.
Yeah.
So if you do find something else, because the biggest thing that you're gonna look at is like your RAM situation. So like right now, just off the humbug, and I'm pretty sure I can find it even cheaper, but you can find there's like a Ryzen 7 8 core 3.7 gigahertz AM4 105 watt desktop processor for $299. I mean $299. So that that's your CPU.
That's the bulk of that's most of everything.
So you want, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like we go there, your motherboard's gonna probably run you for a decent one. You're gonna be looking at about 200 at the most. We can get a decent one probably for 150. You just depending on what we do, but the RAM situation, that's where you want to. That's gonna allow you to run your applications because you're gonna have the memory. So you mentioned like a lot of streaming, different applications on there.
So
I want to say with that, I would want to go with. So you've kind of future-proof it going forward. I would do 30. Because you can get 16 gigs, 8 gig modules for 144. So I would do two of those. I would do two sets of those, putting you at 32 gigs of RAM. And so that's where you want to start. But I'm trying to figure out if we want to do, if I can find solid sticks. I don't know if they.
I was gonna ask about that because like, just
so right now I found two 16 gigabytes, and then you want to go SSD. Then that's the other thing. Do you want to do a hybrid where you want to have where it has, like you want to do like the OS on the SSD and then your storage on like a hybrid drive, hybrid SSD, spin drive, you can do that. But yeah, I mean, you got some flexibility budget wise, but I can, and also if you decide, you know what, I want to go with an i7 Intel, you can, because the bigger the budget you have that you're talking about, I like AMD Ryzen, but my buddy loves Intel i7. And Intel ain't no joke. But Ryzen's been getting a lot of I've been hearing wonderful things, and you can overclock it very.
I've seen the benchmark.
Yeah.
But it means nothing until I actually play the game. But I would definitely go AMD because my only problem with Intel is the compatibility issue.
Okay, so we'll do, like I said, I'll build one and I'll have to shoot you an email with the list, but I know you want to do solid state. How big do you want to go there?
I don't know what the minimums are, but I'm definitely not going to go minimal.
Like right now, like I think I have a 250 in my closet. Like I said, I bought a solid state drive. Like I said, Head and Tidgets are doing it, so I might have one already in the closet. But I mean, let me see. The smallest one that I could find is 250. That I've seen. I'm just skimming, but you can go as big as I think a terabyte.
Internal?
No, 147. Yeah, this is internal. So 1 terabyte solid state is 147.
I'd definitely go for 1 terabyte. That's not too expensive actually.
Let me see what this one is.
Like what I was
I found a 2 terabyte. Yeah, I would do the 1 terabyte solid state and then do a spinning regular like a hybrid drive, which would be cheaper as your additional storage.
Yeah.
So, one that has a solid state and a spinning disk.
Well, I was looking on the Digital Storm website. I saw a $16,000 computer, and it had like 3 dedicated GPUs. Actually, there's one with 6 dedicated GPUs, which I don't even know. That's like 6 computers. But 3 dedicated GPUs with an Intel chipset, like a terabyte solid state drive, and the top tier graphics card is like $1,600 or $16,000. That's the whole car. You could buy a car and then install a PC in it and play while you're.
I mean, were they? I'm trying to figure. Are they trying to? Are they doing mining? Was that like a mining, like a Bitcoin or cryptocurrency mining machine for that kind of money?
I mean, it's a gaming PC. It's just whatever they have it where you can. It's pre-built, but you can select, basically the core chipset. They just make sure it's all compatible, and they sell you a package. And so once you get all that,
$16,000.
There was more. You could get more expensive, but the AMD chipset ones were more expensive. The AMD
the only reason I can think of is if you buy a setup that expensive is like I'm going to be mining some coin or cryptocurrency. Because the GPU is amazing is great for mining coins and stuff. That's why we had there was a GPU shortage last year, the year before, because people are buying the graphics cards like crazy, building these mining machines.
So how do you
That's
mine
crazy.
cryptocurrency?
All right.
Man, I never really got into it, but so a couple guys I knew did like Litecoin.
Is it like a
Because I'm still
trading
mad
thing?
back, huh?
Is it like a trading thing?
Man, from what I gathered, one of the guys told me it was like it's like crunching the algorithm.
Oh, they're like basically like flipping their or stocks or it's
Yeah,
like it
it's
has.
using the processing power, your idle processing power, to crunch. Is there a bad hole in the bag?
So what do? Buy some bitcoins and then you use those
No,
PCs
no, man. Like,
to
man,
grow
there
it?
was like a thing that you used to be, like, there was a thing that you used to be able to do. Let me see how to mine. I forgot how it was. The dude explained it to me because this one guy back in the day when Litecoin and then before they first started, and I didn't take it serious because I didn't know what the hell they were talking about how to mine. But like, there's like.
Well, I mean, if you bought a $16,000 PC, I'm pretty sure you could make more money with it than it's worth.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you got to because like the least profit category of Bitcoin is your computer itself. Theoretically, you can use your computer CPU to mine for Bitcoin, but this practice is slow. You can buy 2 GPUs from the same vendor and double the impact. How many Bitcoins are left to mine? Like I don't even think there's any. In fact, there's only 21 million Bitcoins that can be mined in total. One miner has locked this many. Huh. I didn't even know there was a limit on coins.
Yeah.
Man, I'll try to get in this. This cryptocurrency stuff is crazy. Man, let's see.
If I had a computer like that, I would create my own Discord bots and an economy system to grow stocks. I don't know. I would start showing shares of my. It's currently an LLC because I stream and it's just me. But I would be so rich if I had a computer like that. I'd hire people
Dude,
to
like
make
if
my
you some of
bots.
the guys that like mine and stuff, like what you're talking about, dudes are doing. Like they have literally rooms with little mining GPU systems mining, like a dedicated space with fans and everything, just crunching all day mining stuff on there. And dude, like one of the guys, he was trying to get me into crypto, and I was like, dude, this is some more complicated than I wanted it to be. But if I get some free money in it, I guess I need to figure it out. And that's why I was like, oh, I can build this because like literally it's like this little box that you can build with the GPU fan on it, and then set it up to mine. What if I want to mine with my own hardware? Due to high cost involved in mining, Bitcoin yourself is only recommended if you have a really access to plentiful and more expensive, cheap electricity and a powerful network connection. Before investing in any hardware or mining setups, it's better that you Bitcoin mining calculator to see if you can actually turn a profit.
Well, now you know why people are really cracking down on those perpetual energy machines, so-called.
Man, have you looked up some of the stuff that some people have built with those perpetual energy machines, like from back in the 80s?
Well,
Like, goodness gracious.
I think the problem is that people are, whenever you write off your taxes, it's designed in a way that they're going to know if you have value, even if you're not spending money.
Ready up. It's go
Like,
time.
let's just say you have some perpetual energy machine
Let's
out
get
in
the
the
job
woods,
done.
and you just have free electricity. You're using all this, you're mining all this money. When you finally do your taxes for purchases, if you could build your own PC from bark, that would be the only way. But because you have to buy stuff, yeah, no, because you have to buy stuff, it just won't add up.
Introducing your champion.
There was a guy who made like something simple as just plastic guns. He got a plastic printer, plastic guns. The FBI came and jacked all his stuff.
Damn.
There's a guy in Africa who built these high. It uses the sunlight and the heat to make electricity. And tell me where that patent went. It's gone. I've never heard of it again. Every time
Man,
somebody comes out,
there's a lot of patents where people make free energy. That shit just disappears.
I've went to the patent that database, and it doesn't really like go into too much detail. But looking in the patent database, I can see like a lot of things that you would never hear about. Like
have you
Tesla.
looked? You talking about like Nikola Tesla's patent? All his stuff he did?
No, the Tesla Motors is coming out.
Oh, you talking Tesla Motors?
The first all electric car series and with 20 by 2020 or 2025, something like that. But what happened to EV motors in California? Those are the ones who had the first one.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I always got into it because one of my buddies, he's into like looking up the QSID ID. And there's a whole lot around when you get to the.
It makes me not want to publish anything at all.
Well, I mean, if you followed there's a hacker. He was the first guy to like crack the iPhone GeoHots, and he was trying to work on making where anyone could buy a 900. It was like it'd be like $1,000 little computer that you would put in your car, and you can have self-driving automobile. And of course, he didn't get to release it because I think the National Highway Safety or whatever got onto him about the safety ramifications. So he decided to open source it. So if you actually go to his website, you can actually source code and work on building the little module and buying certain components and making your car self-driving. And it's pretty crazy on there. And so his whole idea was like, I'm not going to hold the patents on this. He's like, he was like, because holding and hoarding patents kill innovation. You know, he's like, I want you to take my source code and be able to do something even better than what I did. And then we'd be able to and then share that out for everyone, because it's like there's no use to buying $100,000, $70,000, $80,000 car when I can make the same thing for $1,000 or less, especially as smartphones, because he's pretty much using like a 5-inch smartphone in a case, and he has a special chip he made, and it worked. I mean, he sat there and drove his Honda, and you're just like, holy crap, this dude's just driving this self-driving Honda Accord around in LA, and it did everything. And so the whole goal, and it's just like to hear different people's ideology on it, because the whole thing, patent is about business, because if you can stifle it, you own it, it's all about greed. That's really what it is.
Yeah, I know I was going to say that. They depend on people's greed, because when someone comes up with an idea, the first thing they think of is selling it and getting rich. And that's exactly what makes sure that idea never gets out. If you open source it and it works, then that's when they have to create laws and regulations to keep you from using it.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Like, I love looking up this stuff regarding patents. I mean, I've gotten into the whole, like, because I'm big on, like, I've been having the kids work on, like, obscure projects and obscure people in history, or people that I've never heard of, or been, like, omitted. Like, I had them do, like, Bass Reeves, or I had them work on like, Sarah Richter, and, just stuff that you usually, like, dude, I never heard of it, and, you live in a state that some of these people are from or were in, and you're just like, what? I've never heard of this person, or how come, why is this omitted? Like, what's the deal? Like, why is this not shared? And that's the part that always gets me.
Massive awareness is the most expensive thing you can come up with, because once a ton of people know about it, if even half of the U.S., just citizens, if they knew about all the alternate ways that you could get around, like using natural gas, oil, gasoline for your car, then most of them, like, there would obviously telling your friends is a huge thing, and then if you didn't have an electric bill or a gas bill, and all you had was a water bill,
it would. If you just had water bill, that would make.
If you had free electricity in your house, all the energy in your house, you could use it to purify the water. Then, like, water is so cheap, I feel like with industrial revolution of electric energy, water would be up so high.
You talking some stuff right now that if I let you meet my buddy Mike, he would break all this down, because he showed me stuff of people that have disappeared or that have made things that you're describing that no longer exist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't even want to talk about it on Google. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk about it because I'm not.
It's on a whole other realm.
Just as a disclaimer, I'm not inventing anything. It's never gonna happen. I'll pay my utilities like a good American citizen forever.
Yeah.
Until if there was somewhere to go.
Yeah, that you can do it and not have a fear of
Well, if there wasn't
threatening
any
the status
land
quo.
that the U.S. owned, like you would have to go to some remote area that probably military owned, because I feel like there's no such thing as a remote area. You could go to the jungles of Africa and somebody's
Yeah,
going
you
to
gotta
tell
find one
that's
of those
their land.
you gotta find some of those micro nations that people carved out their own sovereign land.
I know, like a small tribe of natives that worship you as a god because like you have all this technology and you're just living off the grid.
Attention. Delivering care
That's it.
package.
Why haven't we seen anything?
Man, I have no idea, but I'm gonna keep on because
I haven't even
still
seen
don't
this
feel like
area.
I don't even have like a proper scope on this damn gun, and I'm sitting here just like
There's
I
a
don't want to
hemlock
die.
burst AR.
But nah, man, I had to send you because man, my buddy Mike sent me stuff about like our social security. He got in the whole thing about the QCID ID. Oh shit, I think there's some
People fighting right here.
Yep.
Yo, my field of view is so extreme that I can't see these guys even though they're right in front of us.
Oh man, I can't get over there.
You want to push up, or there's the whole two teams fighting. There's a team over here fighting.
Yeah, I'll
and
let
then there's a team here.
let them push on each other for right now because I can't. And we'll just
Forget
clean
that.
up. 'Cause,
Oh, they're pushing up right now.
Awesome.
I was
Yeah,
so
let's go
tempted to
behind
shoot
them.
that.
All right, 38 meters. I would have like I feel like Battlefield would have been the best option for a battle royale, but they dropped
Well,
that.
nah, they haven't released it yet. They're supposed to be releasing it soon.
Oh, look at these
Wait.
guys. Right here, left side,
Enemy in sight.
right here.
Fire.
God,
All right, this area is hot. Oh, there's a whole purple kit here.
oh, hold up.
Oh,
Very Warrior
Oh,
card,
shit.
Phoenix kit.
Getting hit. Oh,
I'll drop it for the shuriken. I'm coming over.
yeah, we got a guy on us. Oh shit, we got us.
He's down. I'll get you
Down
revived.
target.
Oh my god, where the hell?
Reloading.
I was hiding behind his teammate for cover. I must be so mad.
Reloading. Reloading.
Get out of there. Yeah, he's out of there. Yo, I need to get your
Just
banner.
take my thing.
I got
Yeah,
you
grab my
back.
banner.
I'll revive him and let's get his
Yeah.
banner. Yo, we gotta go in
Yeah.
zone. We gotta go in zone.
Hey,
I got your banner.
got our squad mates back.
Yeah, just go find. Well, actually, there's
There's
one
one
behind.
ahead. Yeah, there's one ahead. 220 meters.
Oh,
I don't
think-
even get ammo from their kits if you want it.
Yeah, grab all the stuff.
We gotta. I'll gotta wait for you because I don't want to. Look
I'm
at this
boot
purple.
getting your,
Look at this purple
I'm
kit.
boot
You're
getting
not gonna
your,
have anything, so I'm gonna carry a secondary weapon for you, like a helmet. Ultimate accelerant.
Yeah, just
take
yeah,
that.
take whatever you gotta take.
Yo, what secondary do you have, Epic? Get a good gun.
Oh.
Actually, I'll just drop one of
Yeah,
mine.
I gotta
'cause
get
both
one.
of
I
mine are
got
good.
one.
You'll turn me. What's up? Welcome. That got real quick. I didn't even know y'all were fighting.
I have no heals.
Dude, we were
Like
We
you
were-
were
we
like
were
you
getting
got
destroyed
him,
over
and then all of a sudden
And
two
then-
more people.
the dude just came around and just started loading on us. But we were like, what the?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was
have like
crazy.
no health.
Using a
Crazy.
med. 1 sec.
Healing my wounds.
Yeah, you didn't get
I have
you didn't
no
get
shield.
any shield.
Oh,
Yeah, you need to get the shield
they broke
charge,
my
too.
shield.
Yeah.
I was hiding
Oh,
behind
Phoenix,
his
yeah.
teammate was trying to protect him, but he kept blocking all his shots. I said, okay. He basically, I don't know, he just couldn't see
There's a
me.
shield
He
up there on
died
the run,
because,
yeah.
yep.
Shield was cool. Yeah.
Taking
That
a
was
knee.
funny to know. I was like,
Patching up.
what just happened? And so I was like, whoop. Now I saw the snipe gun and I was like, what just happened?
Oh, I've had shield the whole time.
Give me a sec. Recharging
Me.
shield.
What do you mean?
Okay. Okay, let's go to the banner. It's close by. We gotta hurry up. At least we got your banner. Like, I like how
Oh, I'm
there's...
getting shot at,
Yeah.
getting shot.
Just
Oh,
run.
oh,
You gotta
oh.
run. Slide. Because I gotta get
Yeah,
a teammate
slide.
first. If you come to me, they'll have a fight. I'll drop you a gun.
You're right. There it is, right there.
It just takes so long.
my
Oh, this is where I got my other victory. When my first game, won it. Come on. Don't get me sniped, please. Yo, Epic, you gotta turn around and watch your back. Alright, so
I'm dropping in.
Give my shields a
I'm
recharge.
dropping. I gotta drop this hemlock, bro. There you go. Right there.
Come on,
This whole hemlock kit right here, all this purple stuff, that's it.
Okay, coming.
Oh, you're falling still. Oh, God, run. All this stuff down here, the shield, everything.
Taking a
That's all
moment
yours.
to recharge my shields.
I don't think they were a whole team. They don't seem to have followed us.
Oh, that's cool.
But you can hide off in the
Woo.
cut. Like, look at all these bushes you can hide in, bro.
Man, that's why I was like, this game is crazy. Cause you can just chill.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
the worst thing that will happen to this game is like air vehicles, I guess. Wouldn't be too bad, but they have room for it. It looks like they have room for it. Fortnite, when they dropped the airplanes, I was like, is this Battlefield?
So aren't they bringing Battle Royale in the Battlefield?
Yeah, it's coming out. It should be coming out. I think either this spring.
I thought it
Or,
was called the something of war, something like that.
Pop in the chimney.
Oh god, what was that?
I just popped smoke for no reason.
Oh, okay, I got scared. I was like, man, we're in these bushes. It's like I was back when I was in Vietnam.
There's people.
But that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, that EA missed. They didn't. Battlefield 5 didn't meet sales expectations, even though it sold 7.3 million copies.
Battlefield 5 was so fun to play the demo.
And they said, but they were like, they didn't. They think that because they released a single-player campaign, and because they released a story mode, they said that hurt them versus them just releasing a battle royale mode.
I don't even like the story mode.
They should have, and then the other thing too is that Battlefield is the biggest opportunity for competitive gaming. I don't know why the heck COD and Fortnite are competitive leading games, like, and then you got League of Legends and Dota and all that. But where's Battlefield and all? After Battlefield 3,
yeah, dude, like you gotta go back. When I played like Battlefield Modern Combat, like that Battlefield was so intense. That because it was just you fighting in a large map with other, you know.
Wait, the game or you like BF4? Because I know there's Bad Company, Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, and...
No, I'm talking about before it went to Bad Company. I'm talking about there's just Battlefield Modern Combat. You parachuted out of your plane, you know, out of the helicopter. You did your stuff, you did your thing. I mean, it was nasty boots on the ground. Oh shit, what we got going on?
There's something going up. I don't know what that is. I think that's a supply drop.
Okay. Trying to make sure
I don't know if you want to get it, because the best weapons we can get are up here, and that's actually the high ground. If we stay where we are, then we'll be on some low ground, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've never got to play Battlefield on PC, but...
Yeah, that's where it cut his bread and butter at, but you can't ignore the console market, because it's just...
Well, yeah, I think mouse and key for console will be more valid on like PS5.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly,
it'll be like a low-level pack-a-punch PC, you know, versus having.
I mean, this is the closest that these consoles have gotten this generation to a PC. Like literally, they are PCs. I mean, they're running x86, Polaris, GPU. There we go, heavy rounds.
Ooh, I got a vest, a blue vest for you. Honestly, even at 60 FPS on PS4 Pro, I still own a lot of PC players. Because I'm in PC lobbies on mouse and key, and the performance isn't as good, but 60 FPS is like, I might as well be using the Force or something to like see the future.
Well, I mean, that's where a lot of people feel that like you shouldn't release a game. I'm not worrying about the fidelity of the game. I want the frame rate. I want the higher frames. Don't worry about giving me.
I want graphics because, like, I guess my mind can fill in the blanks. There's a lot of fighting going on.
Well, see, I grew up in a generation where all I care about was graphics, so I don't.
Yeah.
But I do want to smooth. So if we're gonna do it, cap me at 30 at the most if I'm playing something. But when it's competitive,
I need 60.
Definitely want that 760 for competitive play.
I want 60, but I would rather have, because the thing about frame rate I've learned, if you have 144, that's literally like the highest you can get. Because when you have 220 frames or 240 frames, you're not really getting. You get 300 frames. It's kind of like the whole 1080p versus 1080i. They cheat. It's not actually 300 frames. It's some way that they kind of fool your brain into just, you know, you still get more info.
The number can push all day, but your brain, I mean, what can the eye and the brain process?
Like some people like 200 FPS easy. But I think it's
so it was like, I can see 300. I'm like, dude, you're making that system ridiculous. Like,
well, I'll tell you something. One day I woke up and I had just been, I don't really drink energy drinks, but after I got off of a lot of medication I've been taking, every day when I woke up, the very first like minute would feel like I'm in a video game where everything's like super high frame rates, and I stood up one morning, I looked out Yeah, like I'd look at a pot of rice boiling, and it would just look like I could see every tiny detail, as if I'm like looking
Oh
at a
my
300
god.
FPS monitor. It was weird. And then I walked outside. It was the last time it happened. I walked outside and I looked at this guy. Everything looked just so surreal.
In progress.
And then it rewound on me and played back forward. So I was like, yeah,
What? Hold
that
on.
stuff
What?
Care package
that
touching
medicine
down.
will do to
They
you.
usually carry rare
It,
platforms.
Jesus Christ. So you talking
It-
about you were seeing it like, you know how a fly, like a 1 minute to a fly is like, you know, lifetime. You know,
It-
like 1 minute is 1 hour for them or something like that.
it looked like it was so many frames, and then it right here. Oh my god, I'm gonna use pop meds.
Oh my god, you guys went that way.
Oh my god, I did not mean to. Oh, he's just gonna finish, you jerk. Right here on me. He didn't have to thirst me. He could have just.
Oh my god.
That was my fault.
Oh, he
That
was
was
behind
my
your
fault.
body.
Now he started shooting me through his window, and I wasn't looking up.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I hit the. I panicked. I saw, I was like, I did not expect that robot to be right there. And I'm like, ooh, what is
I
that?
thought I still had the hemlock that I dropped you, so I whipped it out thinking I was gonna hit a couple headshots, and it's a SMG, like the alternator. Yeah, no. I've had too many experiences of. Wait, are you still alive? No, that's another guy. Never mind. I've had too many experiences of bad medication side effects. That's how I figured out I was allergic to Xanax, because one day I was sitting in the ER basically. I don't know why they gave it to me, but that stuff will do exactly what I just described.
They give you, oh my goodness.
So for the outside, like from the outside, if you tell someone that they'll be like, "Oh, you're hallucinating," but from the inside, it's like, yeah, this is why I don't like taking medicine. Like, messes with your eyes, your nervous system, like all that stuff. Most people don't have experiences like I have. Most people just, I don't know. Most people just die, I guess. You're allergic. You ever find out you're allergic to medicine like that? It could be because you had a heart attack or something, you know.
Right.
But
I mean, I've known people that had some bad reactions to some medicine. Like,
well, it went away. Like, it doesn't happen anymore. But like, if I'm ever low on sleep like that, then that's the side effects I'll get because of medicine I've been on. Like, that's the new side effects I'll get.
oh wow.
So that's why.
Okay, Lethal.
What's up?
I have to get off because
Oh
there's
yeah,
another basketball game when I have
Wednesday.
to go. So
The team's playing another game.
yeah, they play Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh wow.
Yep, but I have to go.
Dang,
Yeah, I
this
will.
late or tomorrow?
No, it's right now.
Oh shoot. Well, hit me up, man.
Yeah, I'll watch your stream while I'm there. I'm not even gonna watch you. I'm only going for, I don't know.
It's a small support.
I already know they're gonna win.
Hey,
They're a
why
really
can't
good
they
team
just
at
why can't they just stream it? You know.
Man, I live in a small town in Texas,
Moral
man.
support.
This place is doo-doo.
Man, see, but you know, there you go. Just grab your Twitch and just stream the game. It's like, this for you guys right here.
Y'all see this
This is
doo-doo team?
No, you just hand them your camera
Texas
and say, "Hey,
basketball."
let me know."
Texas basketball boys. I literally, I would be the type of person to be like, you are all doo-doo. Oh,
Don't do that for Texas football, though.
God.
no, I'm gonna tell you now, people here in football, okay, the people that play football here are so bad. The team went 1-10.
What? What?
That sounds like Weatherford.
That's embarrassing for a Texas team.
No, I live near a place called Austin. You know where Austin's at, right?
Yeah, I got my aunt.
Yeah, I
lives
live
there.
about 2 hours away from there.
Oh shit, man.
Well, that's like not Texas, you know? Not your typical Texas.
Oh man. I mean, I grew up in a small town in Texas, so football was like,
That's like something
We
you
have no
must do
choice
for
but to
you.
win.
I remember my uncles having their things painted in the yard, and the cheerleaders coming over like the night before games, putting stuff in the yard. And...
I can't say it. He's streaming.
It's time to move out.
He said, I can't. He said, no, I can't. Damn.
Oh, man. Nah, man, it's something about them cheerleaders, man. Woo!
Introducing your champion.
That's why my uncle has some perks, man.
That's how they get people to come to games. You know what I'm saying? Why you think the Dallas Cowboys? Never mind.
Why do you think the Dallas Cowboys are so doo-doo?
No, why you think the
Oh my god, man!
is
That's
like,
how, man. That team hurts my heart every time, man.
Because that's the only reason I'll go to a Dallas game ever. If you put me right behind the cheerleader section.
Okay, alright, buddy.
He said, I'm done with you.
Nah, I mean, like, why do you
now.
think so many football players are married to cheerleaders?
He said, nah. Well, you know, they can't fraternize with the cheerleaders, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can we land on this?
Maybe not their team. Well, I guess they could do that with the other team too. Nah, but
you know, the
like
only reason I watch football
even
is because of the Detroit Lions.
I don't know why I said football players. I meant celebrities. Think about it. That's almost something you can put on your resume. Dated a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Man, Detroit Lions and New England Patriots are like my favorite.
First blood.
Damn,
this looks like the start of a somebody dead already.
Detroit, so
they must have got
Oh,
melee.
okay. Well, that makes sense. Cause I was like, you can't be from Texas and be like, say that without like.
Nah, yeah, I moved here because my mom.
Because you know, yeah, we'll be like, send him out of the state, greatest state in New England.
Oh man.
Just found
I tried to explain to my wife how Texas is. Like I told her, you do not understand.
Round one.
This state, I mean, like literally the cockiest motherfuckers ever. So you be like, we could succeed from the union, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they could. I mean,
Probably.
they could fully
I'm
function
saying,
without.
I wouldn't have any more cotton T-shirts.
You didn't. Oh,
California definitely could, but California would have a bigger impact than Texas, and Texas is right here. You know, 70% of the U.S. produce is grown in California. 70%. 70%.
Yeah, but they got.
Like we couldn't even have so many food restaurants here in Oklahoma if it wasn't for California.
Man, I don't want to hear that, man.
Like, what do they grow here? What do they really grow in Oklahoma? Think about it. Tomatoes, potatoes, greens, beans. No, okay.
He's like strawberries.
Strawberries. When have you ever seen a strawberry grow here that's like as big as the one you bought in the supermarket?
I'm trying.
I bought an apple for $4.87 at the local produce, like in California, like in Coachella. I'm not talking about LA. I'm talking about like an hour north of Mexico, Coachella.
Call him if you spot him.
You buy food there. You eat shrimp there. You eat like just fruits and vegetables there, and you never want to leave. It's just for the food.
Did you just say LA was in Oklahoma?
No, I said LA, not LA like in California, but South California like Coachella, Palm Springs. Because most people think of LA and they're like, we don't have that here. Well, you've never been to Rancho Mirage, you've never been to La Quinta, like Thermo, Indio.
Wherever that's at.
South California, an hour north of the Mexican border. It's just the food. I'm not gonna lie, like if you in the middle of the spring you go to the park and you would think that everyone there is a cheerleader or a model or something, like compared to here.
You know what, man? I don't even want to go, but I have to.
Like, no offense though, when I first got to California I was like, what?
I ain't coming back.
Yeah, and I didn't want to come back, you know?
He said, yeah.
He said, no, I ain't going back, man.
Just landing there in a plane. Oh, I boot getting that shield, though. I boot getting that shield. Nah, just landing in a plane, you're going to land, and you just, the atmosphere you feel, you already know you don't want to leave. That's why they sing, welcome to the Hotel California. I mean, if California was hell, there'd be a lot of people not coming back.
He said it was hell.
Like, dang. Because you can walk down, like, just think, in the average neighborhood, you can get grapefruits off of trees just walking down the street. Grapefruits. It's cold because the climate's not very hot. It's on a big tree and it's ruby red grapefruits. Better than the ones you can buy at Walmart. Free. I was walking down the street and
like, thanks,
yeah,
neighbor.
some lady was like, "Hey, you guys want grapefruits? You look hot."
45 seconds.
Yeah, sure. Like 4 or 5 of them. Like, geez.
No, I ain't buying nothing off the streets from anybody. No.
I ain't buy it. It's a grapefruit on a grapefruit tree, man. Grapefruit on a grapefruit. That's like, that's safe. It's perfectly safe. If somebody found a way to poison you, then they're like a geneticist or something like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we grew this tree specifically with your DNA in mind.
Damn, I don't know about that one right there. I don't know about that one.
That's like,
I was like,
and
you keep that shit, take that shit back.
and that's how they took over the Congo. You know what I'm saying? They just sold them grapefruit trees. Like, oh, this tree grows like 18 different kinds of fruit, but everybody that eats it lives like 20 years, no more.
Like, I most definitely gonna get on that one.
I don't know. I would love to live there, especially because the internet. Hello.
Yeah.
Like,
the infrastructure is great.
I would live right there. Speaking of infrastructure, you can take a bus at night, and I found that out for the first time when I went. I was like, you can take a bus this late? What do you mean? It's past 7 o'clock. No, there's no way.
What do you mean?
No, you can take a, like, what?
You can, the bus system is a lot better. Like, if you think of the Oklahoma City metro, it's better than that. Buses come like every 15 minutes. If you're late for work, then you're an idiot over there if you're late for work. Like, because there's no way. You don't have to get to the bus stop 2 hours before work like in Oklahoma City because only one bus goes to the airport every so often. So when I was working at the airport, I couldn't even get to work on the bus. I couldn't get home. I could get there, but not home. Because the bus stop weren't at 11. But if you have a 24-hour bus system, bro.
So it was always, so their transit system was just running all the time.
Yeah. And it's a tri-city area, so you got more than one transit system.
See, man, that reminds me of when I went to Denver.
And you can even have like a $800 a month apartment, and it's just like far away from everything, and you have to have a car, 45 minute commute to work or to the store and stuff, but you can live out there for cheap. Just don't get your utilities cut off, because
yeah, and I heard the utility situation is rough. My buddy, he left from here.
Oh my god!
I did not expect this. And sorry if oh my goodness. Excuse my fiance, but
I'm just gonna go right down through here. Yo, you can run so fast, but the storm is fast.
Dang. Dude, I didn't even think it was gonna shrink this hard. Where's the rain going?
Alright, I'm gonna head off. I'll be back in like an hour.
Why do I feel like I'm dead? I'm making a right turn right here. And I've got enough meds. I'll see you, man. Just hit me up.
Alright.
Dude, I mean, yeah, you might make it because I went around, you went short.
No, you'll make it too, but we went the same distance. It's just, once it closes, I think it'll take a little more. I'm gonna meet you ish.
Alright, I'm coming towards the...
Round 2. Ring
I
countdown.
don't know. I feel like I would. Did somebody die in storm?
Supply ship inbound.
Let me just see what's in here. Little body shield.
Yeah, oh, some dudes died right here, man. Oh my god, I'm getting torn up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around and slightly to the right. Like, I'm not gonna die. Dude, somebody did totally die.
Yeah, there's like a lot of supplies back here, but I got.
They didn't make it. Were they like landing at the edge of the island, just having a?
I don't. I have no. Yeah, it looks like they have the kumbaya moment.
Here's a good spot right here.
Alright, I'm coming in. I'm gonna put my healing drone now.
Health drone if you need it.
I have no meds. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so yeah, I don't know. By the way, today is my year anniversary for YouTube.
Oh, snaps. Congratulations. It's been 1 year.
That's
how many subscribers have you got?
I'm really close to 2,700.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But the problem is,
now
like,
tell me the grind, like, because I was trying to explain to you, your wonderful sister, that it takes a lot. Like,
Yeah, it's like being an intern, just about. Like she would understand that if you said, "Hey, it's like being an intern," but I trying to explain this to my parents. But no, I've streamed for most of about 300 days. I've streamed 14 hours every day for like 300 days,
damn.
and that's just like with almost no views, and that's what got me the subs. And I make ad revenue, but Fortnite has really screwed up mid to
Is
low
it
level
because
streamers because they keep having these events and they keep promoting, you know, all these
the
PC Twitch streamers.
the bigger streamers are on Twitch?
Yeah,
Well,
all
that's
the
what I was
time.
wondering.
Like for a whole
Is
week, they
there
were
any
giving
way
a
that you
shout
can
out.
integrate your? Oh, there's a dude right there.
Where?
There's
Okay.
someone's around this corner right here. Hold on,
On
hold
the
on.
rock.
He just took off running. Hold on, let me.
Oh,
I think they're going to the jump ship right here.
Supply ship over there.
I think they're going to
Oh,
the supply
yeah.
ship.
Oh, we need the ammo. We need that ammo. I feel like that's like.
No, he's right there.
Contact with hostile.
I'll shoot.
Right there. He's right under it.
Rings nearby.
There's a whole team behind him. Yeah, he just someone took the
Okay.
zip line in.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I just got
Wait,
shot
pull back.
behind you. Sniper.
Oh shoot!
I'm spot.
I'm gonna put a shield.
This way.
There's another one. There's another one. To the right. Ah! Yep. They're right. Oh god, I got hit.
They snuck behind
Dude.
us. Maybe that's why we saw all that loot. That's what
Dude,
they left behind.
like, yeah, that's what they left behind. Oh my god, my drone. I did not know my drone would kill another player. As I'm dying, I'm watching my drone plug into him. That is dirty. What the fudge?
Yo, that's like. Wow.
Oh,
That's
that was salty. 'Cause I was like, I see the cord going into that person. I'm like, that's not what it's supposed to do. That kind of makes me mad because I was like, oh, we're gonna get the jump. I didn't know someone else was stalking us at the same damn time. That hurts. Oh, that hurt.
I turned around to react to the first guy, and while I was putting on the shield kit,
You
I
saw
started
the
getting
other
popped by
dude,
the
you saw
second
the-
guy. I was like, dang, I should have just did anything
We
else
should
but
have just.
pull out the shield.
I shouldn't have jumped out when I saw that dude. If we would have waited, they probably would have ran past us. 'Cause-
You know what I didn't think of when we were running to storm? If you hold down triangle, you can tuck away your guns and run faster.
Yeah, I did that when we were running, but I was like, dude, that thing was moving so quick. I was getting damaged so bad. I was like,
Well, a health
Moving
drone
knife.
comes in. I was gonna say, yeah, shoot. I have a Twitch channel too, and I know I will go just as fast on Twitch, but
is there not one way where it could like? So you got to, because that was the thing that I was wondering, like, how do they handle it when they have, when they have Twitch and YouTube? 'Cause, like back in the day when Facebook and like you now on Facebook, you post something on Facebook, you have a Twitter account, it also posts on your Twitter account.
oh
But
yeah,
I'm assuming Twitch and YouTube don't have that kind of thing where you start a stream.
if you use Mixer, you can split stream. There's lots of things you can split stream, but once you get partnered on Twitch, you can't stream to YouTube. Once you get partnered
Oh.
on YouTube, you can stream to Twitch because they don't have, you can
They don't
stream to
have that
Twitch.
rule.
Because they know that the reason why you can still stream to Twitch when you're partnered with YouTube is that you can't upload videos to Twitch, so you're still gonna ultimately
You're still part of the
upload to
YouTube eco. Gotcha. So you're still in the ecosystem for YouTube.
Yep. So I'm partnered on YouTube.
Now, how do you feel about Mixer? Like, because I know that's mainly Microsoft, which I wish. Yeah, Microsoft's is going to eventually get out of the console space and be more. Xbox going to be more of a service. So would that be something you'd be interested in having as an option?
I might. It just depends on what the economy is like. Because right now, YouTube does not do streamers justice to other content creators. Like, people are more likely to click on a Logan Paul, KSI, PewDiePie, T-Series video than to watch my stream. Or any Fortnite stream, or any streamer on YouTube, unless they're Nick 30 or, other people who are popular. So, I don't know. It's crazy, but what they
Time
should
to put
do,
some lead downrange.
they just need better. They need better things for streaming. I would stream to Twitch if I had like a streaming PC. Shoot, PS4 graphics look just fine
a match
for
by
Fortnite.
loser.
For a PS4
That
Pro,
would be
it's just
tired
fine.
and ready.
I don't mind, but I definitely before anything need a streaming PC. So like,
yeah.
that's
Well, I
what
mean, one it'll
determines
help
it.
you with. Well, I think it'll give you more flexibility with editing your stuff too.
Yeah, that too, because
because you can actually make some better. Yeah, you can actually edit and do your channel how you want to. Because I mean, I told people I was really surprised on how the share factory on the PlayStation 4 works.
So broken. You can get 1080p, but it loses quality when you share factory.
Upload.
It uses
really. So
loses
share factory
a lot
doesn't
of
keep
quality.
it?
No, you don't get 60 FPS. And also, like just the quality, the highest you can get 1080p. If you have a PS4 Pro, if you have PS4, highest you get 720p, but it's 30 FPS with diminished quality per frame. After you bounce it to share factory, so you're better off streaming it to YouTube in 1080p 60, even if it's just a private stream. I wish I could simulate a stream. If I had if I could make my own APK or a streaming platform, I would stream to it, but with a lot of buffering and a low bitrate, so that I could just at least just stream 1080p 60. Because that's the thing, you don't even need a capture card. All you need is something to stream to, with software that can basically make it to where like Netflix works. Streaming right now needs to be live for the audience, but technically all you're doing is YouTube is just another form of capture, or video capture. And so you could literally have an online video capture card software only online using a server, and I don't know why there isn't that. You could actually do it using hardware. I could probably work out my own capture using like a cheap laptop, but it's just too much to do. And like figuring that out, so stupid. So I'm just gonna get Elgato Stream Deck, HD60 streaming PC and all that, and just my worries are gone. Because what I'll do is I'll put 20-second delay on my stream and just use that extra time for my encoder to do its work. That way I have no quality loss. Because it being having 7 seconds is not enough time. Sometimes if my bitrate drops to 1,000, which it does a lot, it should be 4,500 at least, but it drops to 1,000. All I need is 20 seconds of delay using an Elgato and Streamlabs OBS to make up for it. If I need to, I'll have 2 minutes of delay so it has time to encode everything and send it. You know?
Right.
I just wish there was something on the receiving end that could piece together all the lost quality and just make it as if it's lossless. YouTube standard encoder is just broke. That's all.
So have you tried to mess with some of the encoding on the laptop, or see if you can?
Oh yeah, there's a standard encoder, but let's see. The way that I understand it is you can have your own custom encoder software. You have a reusable stream key. And that's why when you use Streamlabs, if your stream goes down, then you start up, and the same link that they clicked on to go to your stream is the same link that your next stream starts on. But when you stream from PS4, it uses a completely different stream key. So if I start up a stream with one name, it'll start up a second stream, and you won't be able to find it unless I delete the first one for 10 minutes.
What? Oh.
So if my stream crashes, I have to wait 15 minutes just for anyone to get notifications.
Oh, so it doesn't even send it because the other stream is already running.
If it has the same name too, that too. It'll be like it's still running, even though nothing's running.
Oh.
So I don't know. It's Sony's fault. They just need better stuff.
Well, I think. Well, I mean, like I said, you gotta remember when the PS4 came out. I don't think anybody was thinking about streaming like they were when they made the share button back in 2013.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I was like. You know,
it's an afterthought.
Yeah, I think
somebody's here. Oh my god.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
I dare him to come up here.
I'm coming.
They're trying to sneak. They're trying to sneak up me right here.
Okay.
Right there. No, I mean, they're right here, man. But how though? That was my fault. I went over there, but they didn't even see me, and I started shooting.
You're coming back.
They're all weak. I literally tagged all three of them.
Goodness.
It shows you, like, this is like when you're spectating a Titanfall, like the kill feed, and it looks like they're moving super fast. I was watching you just now. It looked like you move really fast. That reload.
Yeah, because I was like, I put my stream, I tried to reload, and then I was like, it hurt. I was like, I knew I shouldn't have went back there, but
you
I was
had
like,
a lot of recoil. I think you had an SMG.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I forgot that I should have switched to my whatchamacallit. I had that G7 Scout.
Oh yeah, that Scout's trash. 20 body shot.
Oh, I know, but you know, I was like, I should have kept that pistol.
Oh, I've got lots of upgrades. I got an Apex pack. Check that out. Yeah, I don't know. After a year of this, there's been times when I just wanted to quit because supporter creator program is 5% commission. But who do you know that's going to spend $100 just for you to get $5? So.
Oh damn!
If you have
they got to spend $100.
Yeah, just for you to get $5 cash. I've probably generated like $2,000 on my fan base. Like that's what they've spent.
What?
That's what they've spent. But then there's taxes and stuff that come out of it. So I think 5% of 2,000 minus taxes and fees.
Oh my goodness!
And it's like
I had no idea.
It's terrible. And so Apex, I don't think I have a big enough. Fortnite, their minimum was 1,000 subs. For Apex, I don't know what it is, but I applied to an affiliate, and it instantly told me they had a problem sending an email. So maybe they're just full on the applications or something, but they're offering 40% commission for their affiliates, which is huge compared to other games.
Oh, I will keep on hitting, you know, because right now, Apex is like gaining traction. Like more and more people playing that. I even jumped on it, and I was like, but I liked how it's set up. Like, I couldn't get into Fortnite, and I know definitely.
This place is something else. Let's go.
And then I try to play Black Ops' little blackout mode.
With the right moves.
Which I told somebody, I was trying to describe this game. I told somebody, I was like, if you take Fortnite, PUBG, and Black Ops 4, this is what Apex reminds me of. It's like a fusion. It's got the cartoony look of that, got the gunplay of, you know, a pub game, and then you got the powers from Black Ops. You know, where you got the super abilities.
Yeah, Respawn Entertainment was created by ex-COD devs.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
They just probably had a different direction they wanted to go and didn't want to waste their time.
Well, it was, you know, them and Activision, they had a whole situation, so that's really why they left. Infinity Ward, those are the guys that created Call of Duty 4. You know, the Call of Duty series was Infinity Ward, so they made that game.
Let's land here. Get the checks. We're dropping home.
Hey, it just tells you how the relationship goes, because they already lost the guys that made Advanced Warfighter, and what was the other? Sledgehammer game. The guys that made Sledgehammer, they left. One of them, Activision. And they made one of my favorite EA games, Dead Space.
There's a whole team right there southwest of us. They just landed, but they landed in a terrible spot. They're probably bots. Southwest? Directly southwest?
Southwest.
Yeah, they're
You got a 20?
in those slums. I got guns. I got 2 ARs. But I'll ping you
I
in
got
a second once I get outside.
Okay.
Okay, so they're right here.
Enemy spotted. Near me.
Oh, you already hit him? Okay. I got a crap machine gun.
I just picked up a helmet. I'm gonna push to your building. But literally, my character, after a certain while, I don't know if it was a power-up or item I picked up, but... Oh, right here. Hit him for 40. Oh my god.
Dude, he's got a... Dude, his gun is
terrible. I'll push him.
His devotion is terrible.
I have 2 of the same gun. Oh, he's run right here, Oh, he shot.
Oh my God!
He shot
got
you,
both of us.
and then he shot
And
me.
there's nothing. Oh, there's dude behind. Oh, dude, we were getting they
I knew it. They moved too quick for us.
Oh my goodness.
I literally had 2 duplicate guns.
Dude,
thought
I
it
had
was...
the same thing. I had 2 devotions.
Wow.
Jesus, that gun is terrible.
I'm never letting that spot again. The top tier loot is right in the middle of the map.
Oh, so it's not random. That's why I didn't know.
Well,
I
no,
thought
when
it
I hit
was.
the area, it said, it literally told me, like mid
Oh,
tier
high
loot.
tier.
Yeah, high tier,
Okay.
mid tier, whatever. All I got was common stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get nothing special. But I was hoping, I was like, well, we can kill these guys real quick because I picked up a gun.
He was just running, like he sprinted straight into our area. And I
Yeah.
went to go shoot him in the back, and this whole team's linked. He was like, yeah, I'll distract him a while, you know.
Yeah, because the other dude came in after I went down, but he was behind those rocks jumping. I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. Well, I finally got my hands on some Thrive again, because I have been drinking energy drinks for 3-4 months, and I just can't take it. Like, it's too much stress. When you have a lot of toxins built up in your body, and drinking all that caffeine, Monster, Red Bull, whatever, it's not worth it. And I wonder why, you see, Ninja, he's got a Red Bull sponsorship now. He's officially sponsored by Red Bull, and I wonder why companies like Herbalife are not trying to get into the gaming vertical and come out with products for gamers, nootropics. And
I mean, but shoot, why don't you? I mean,
they're gonna wait until it's too late. They're gonna.
I would engage because that's free sponsor money. And be like, hey man, you guys need to jump on this market.
I'm gonna engage with my upline, but the thing is, like, I wanted to at least hit a couple thousand subs, so now's a decent time to. It says now they're gonna wait until it's too late. They're gonna wait till the market's oversaturated, and they'll be getting crumbs.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, if you can hit that, they make a whole gamer line, dude. Did we just lose somebody?
It kicked me because back to the main menu. It's a glitch right now. I have probably just...
Oh, that was okay. I was like, dude, I lost you. I was like, oh, because he picked the same character as you did, so I thought, did we lose somebody? I didn't know you were gone. I was like, what the crap? Yeah, because he picked the same exact character that what's her name? Bangalore.
Bangalore. Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
I like the medic, but if I accidentally press another button with that one, I always die. So the healing drone comes out, and then they just rush over and. Yeah. So, do you have my email, or what do you use? Because
I'm still on Gmail. You can hit me, but hit me up on my because I've been cleaning out my other email accounts, so I don't get no mail in my Yahoo or my Cox.net.
Yeah, I've got everything I have is Gmail right now.
Yeah, I've been going through spreading it out, bringing up. What is going on?
It's taking a while. I'm trying to load back in. It kicked me back to the starting menu, and it takes like 6 or 7 tries before it. I think it's just server overpopulated.
Oh, every time it would, man, dude. Man, I'm breaking off this dude. I'm gonna die anyway. This dude don't even know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, it's like that. I won my very first game, just basically because no one knew what they were doing. It just came.
I wish I would have figured it out because I didn't even actually when it first came out. I was like, man, I'm not gonna download it. But then I was like, man, I do like Titanfall. Like I love Titanfall too. Like, oh my god.
I didn't know what to think. It wasn't really too fun for me when I first started because I just kept getting lasered and I didn't get good weapons for a while, and then I started landing better places.
Yeah.
But
I was actually just shocked because I heard that they were going to release this game or make an announcement during the Super Bowl or whatever. And I guess they didn't really want people to find out till they announced it. But I know they were just like, all right, it's worst kept secret because, you know, of course, you got a company.
That was Respawn telling EA, nah, we got this. You messed up. You messed up. We got this.
But I am going. I mean, but to know that they were like, okay, we're not going to make a Titanfall. Titanfall 3
I
full
still
sequel.
think
I'm
they
just gonna.
are. I just
Well,
think they pushed it back.
they're gonna make something, but it's not gonna be like a Titanfall. It's gonna be in the Titanfall universe like this. I think it's most definitely going to.
I just don't want it to be like Titanfall World War II, you know? Like they take it
Nah,
far
I think
back. You know, that would be.
dude, I mean, I tried to get people to buy. You do not know how many people I tried to get to buy Titanfall.
Yo, we hit the jewel. What's up? I have tried too, even though it's $20 and still a good game. I came to
Yeah,
it
I've been
late.
trying to tell people.
It's
I was like, dude, you do
so
not know how
good.
good the game. The
Like if you,
gunplay is so
it's
like, and that's why I like this game. They have the same gunplay,
if you
but
shoot someone within like a hair, you shoot someone at the same time. It's never a time where I've never double KO'd. At least not with the SMG or shotgun. It's always been that because your health regen can be fast or slow depending on what perks you want. Some people just want to go balls to the wall and have tons of firepower, but their health regen is slow because they picked the wrong perk. So my health regen is fast, and I have the phase embark. They try to throw a fire star on my Titan, but the cockpit doesn't open. It's just you have to think your way through your loadout. That way you can run and gun a lot and just be invincible. Running on a hair of health, and no one can kill you. Plus, I have a scuff. I have a scuff. The scuff Vantage is actually not necessary because in this game I don't know what buttons
you
are
have this? You
used.
have the scuff, the PS4 one?
I have a PS4 scuff. I paid $200. It's basically looks like looks like a mix between the PS4 and Xbox controller. It says scuff impact.
Yeah. How is it? I mean, I've never. I mean, I don't play like that, but I was like, man, someone's like, oh man, yeah,
No,
the paddles. Like,
it's
how does
worth
that work?
The paddles are like okay, so normally you hold the joystick whatever with your 3 fingers and you use thumb and first finger used to press your buttons. People use claws, like I don't know, you're gonna have arthritis someday, whatever. But your middle finger uses to press the paddles. It's basically
okay.
on the back of the
That's what I was
controller.
trying to figure out. Okay, so and it's not awkward because every time I see him, I'm like, how the hell do you hit those things? But now you say your middle finger because it's just resting, it's not doing anything.
The paddles, mine are like turned almost at a 45-degree angle. They needed to turn all of them at a 45-degree angle. That would have been nice, but the ones in the middle are flat, and the ones on the left and right are 45 degree. They should have just did all 45-degree angles. That way you feel like you're pulling to the outside because your hands are turned to the side. So the outside ones are perfect, but the ones in the middle are kind of like you don't need them for jumping or sliding. Stuff for like reloading and switching weapons is fine. But I used it for Black Ops 3, and I'd always sucked at Black Ops 3. When I got this scuff, I just went on the craziest streaks because I'm reloading, switching weapons in there without losing accuracy, all kinds of stuff.
So you most definitely noticed like your competitive jumped up.
Yeah.
Dang.
And so like, but then again, if you use custom button assignments anyway, before I had a scuff, I would use R2 for jump and R1 for aiming. I switch R1 with X and use X for my tactical, R1 for aiming, and R2 for jump and L2 for shoot. So I figured it out anyway, but that was by the time that happened, it was Infinite Warfare, and I was doing good in Infinite Warfare. Because people out here using claw, I was like, why would you use that when you could literally just, instead of putting your finger on triangle, you can just switch triangle with R1.
Oh wow.
You know, or switch X with R1.
So you were actually going into you were changing your stuff on the system level, in the settings. And I mean, now just imagine, that was a firmware update that allowed them to add that. Because before, when it first came out, the PS4 did not have those features.
Yeah.
So I told people, like, man, I love firmware updates. I'm a sucker for them because I love what they can add. Oh my god.
Well, with the scuff, the paddles can be assigned to a face button, but I assigned, in order to get a paddle to be like R1, L1, L2, R2, I literally assigned one of my paddles to square, and then the assignments I assigned square to R1, so I'd press the paddle to press R1. So I did stuff like that people just didn't. So for Fortnite, I had custom button assignments for controller. that I was building with the paddles mainly. It was crazy.
That's crazy. I just didn't. What, buddy? What do you want?
Like me, I'm the master of changing keybinds, bro. I could literally change my keybinds to anything and play as if nothing, cause I played with all of them, all of them.
Uh-huh.
They just need keyboard mouse support for Apex for console, and then that's good. That's a wrap. Cause I feel like the lines between platforms kind of need to be blurred a bit. They need perfs that allow people to still crossplay without having a disadvantage.
What's up, man? Like I said, I'm a proponent. Like I said, because I'm outside the ring. I'm a big proponent for, because I mean, before, I'm not gonna lie, like back when it was the 360 and the PS3, like hearing people with the crossplay thing, that wasn't even an option because Microsoft didn't allow it. You know, it was like, hell, you know, we got Xbox Live, we got the better network. Why? Oh, it's a random dude. Why would we want to do it? And of course, you know, and I told people the narrative changed because when you're getting your butt kicked, you gotta appease to the fans, right? You know, make the noise and say, hey, we want it. They don't, you know. So that was the thing I always took from it was like, okay, you didn't want it because back on the PS3, you can play with PC people like not Redbox, but Portal and whatever other games were on there worked with Steam. You can play with people on Steam and Microsoft on the Xbox, you couldn't do that. And that was such a shocker because I was like, well, dang man, you can do it on this one, but you can't do it on this one. That's crazy.
I think Battle
But
Royales
now,
are gonna force all games to dip toward crossplay. You know.
well, I mean, like there's a game called Rocket League. You know, that soccer car driving game.
Yeah,
And I know a lot of people wanted that.
fundamentals I've ever imagined seeing.
A lot of people wanted that game to go crossplay because I was like, because that was the one, like I was playing with PC people in that when it first launched because it was only on the PS4, and then it came out later on for Xbox and came out for the Switch and stuff like that. But man, like that was a fun game, and that kind of game, like yeah, like give people that opportunity, like let's go ahead and let them do it because at this point, everything's the same. But I think the biggest thing is like the market's evolving and people are like, I don't care what I bought my platform on. I think that's what like Microsoft's trying to embrace. Like this generation, if they would have won or if they were in the lead, we wouldn't get all these changes. It would still be the status quo. But they made a mistake. You know how you'd be like, oh man, I messed up, man. I should have, could have, would have did this. And now that you're like, oh yeah, we're behind. Let's do all this stuff. Let's do this. Let's do Game Pass. Let's do these different options. And I think it's great because now it's forcing Sony to be like, okay, we got to adapt now because now people are expecting, backwards compatibility when it didn't matter. When they did it, previous generations, people barely used it, but now it's like, oh, I got to have it,
I didn't feel.
But it gives you more value. It gives you more value because I'm not gonna lie, like I really wish people got to play Warhawk and Starhawk. I think those are games that do not get the appreciation because those games are ahead of their time. Like Warhawk, oh my god, dude.
It's not letting me ready up in the. I don't know if people who were in charge of the biggest decisions, if people weren't concerned so much about the bottom line, then some game franchises would have been a sacrifice. One of my favorite, the last TV show I ever watched was Marco Polo because first off they used like $7 million budget just to make 3 seasons. It was like per season though, and then they canceled it. I was like, I'm done. That was such a good show. The Walking Dead had worse ups and downs than Marco Polo. I just feel
you
like
talking about Marco Polo? I forgot about Marco Polo.
tier. It was too good.
Yeah, I actually dig the whole story on that.
And then I was so eager to see, the Crusades and stuff from a different perspective, a non, textbook history perspective, and I feel like it wasn't really money. I feel like there was something else. They just needed a reason. Gage Fullerton, what's up, dude? That's kind of a weird question, buddy. Like it's not a secret obsession. This is something we have to all do, quiet moments when you think no one's listening, you know?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm not gonna gloat about it. I'm trying to load into this game. It's not letting me get in. Alright, so
Are you on the load screen?
I found out a certain way around it. If you click R3 to go to the data center, select another one, then click it again and go back, I can connect to South Carolina and have lower ping than Fortnite servers. Huh. Hit that jewel hard, brother. You put it on your webcam. What do you mean? I'm getting old. I'll be 30 in 4 years. I'm getting old. I don't know what's popular these days anymore. The trends are just above my head. If it would let me load in, that would be amazing. Well, I wanted to get into esports. I think like in school I've always had to choose like music and stuff over sports, like band and choir, but now that I'm not in any of that, I would love to compete in esports, do like players lounge matches, wager matches, pro scrims.
Mm.
But Battlefield let me down. Yo, Javier. Javier, what's up? Welcome. They finally let me in. Alright, yeah, so I'll still do Fortnite because I've invested so much learning into the game, but it won't be 14 hours a day no more. It'll be like maybe half my stream, if that. 11 playing Apex, 149 online. Yeah, so slowly I'm seeing less Fortnite status things in the friends list on Apex and more. You're from Peru. I will be big as Myth or bigger than Myth. Well, I hope that I have a lot of success, regardless if I am or not. Now I think, like right now, people that do pro scrims and competitions and stuff for money, I'm pretty sure that if you had a certain view count on all your streams, you know, because I watched all the videos talking about, you know, how Myth killed his career or whatever, but honestly, he could be making more money now than he was then. It's when you see that bottom line that no one else sees, they could talk about your reputation. They could say, hey, he was great, he's not anymore. It doesn't matter. There's other games, there'll be other opportunities. He's definitely making more money than your average streamer still, and if I was making more money doing competitive, I would do less streaming, or I wouldn't care as much that, you know, how streaming is going if I had success elsewhere. Stuff like that, you know. I didn't know you were here already. It doesn't give no notification or nothing.
No, I don't give you no notice.
Because it'll leave you stuck in the friend menu and then... Yep. But, I mean, after a year, having everything solved in a month is great. It's great. But it just seemed like every time I had money, then something happened.
We got this round squared away.
To like, that cost money. Like I have a $400 monitor,
Let's get the job
$400 PS Pro, $200 cup controller. I could have got a PC already.
The window's out there looking for you.
Yeah.
We'll find you if you let it.
And that's not even how much I've spent like on cosmetics in Fortnite. I spent like $400. So over the course of a year, $400.
Introducing your champion. You make contact, you better finish the job.
24 kills. But after getting that many kills, you got so much ammo, resources and stuff. Like good guns.
Going to explore over there.
That's crazy.
Dropping in, hang on.
What do I feel like our teammates... it's not a bad spot. We can't be the only ones here.
Oh, shoot is back on.
Yes.
You popping in the whole time?
Yes. What time is it? You're jumping around.
Man.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
How many get that supposed to do? Yeah, I like how you slowly did that back out of the room.
Oh my god. Alright, well.
Attention. First blood.
First blood.
Someone is bleeding.
They're coming.
There's
Beginning
blood.
countdown.
It's so
I
much.
wish they had like they had funny stuff. They'd be like, "First blood!" Like just like yell it out crazy.
Have you ever played Battlefield Hardline?
Yes.
They would have like you would just sit there and these random emotes would come out. Number big dogs right here. Or this dude like would just throw up a middle finger. I said, whoa, this is GTA meets Battlefield. Like,
man, Hardline did not do any. That was they tried to do something different, try to make it into a TV show.
oh, right here, right here.
Enemy in sight.
So our teammate is not paying attention.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Reloading.
All right, I'm trying to get to you guys.
Give me a sec.
Nah, I
Recharging
mean,
shields.
I'm just gonna fall back because I don't have anything worth. Oh, never mind. I have an SMG.
Yeah, I got the hemlock.
Give me a sec.
Okay, they're
Recharging shields.
directly north of
I just got hit.
you. 41 wingman. 41. Oh my god. This sounds like oh my god.
I'm spotted.
I have 4
My
shields
shields
though.
are recharged.
Dude, I have none.
I need to
and
invest or
help.
something. I'm gonna come. Let's just fall back all the way. I'll slide to you. We can go right down the stairs.
Oh no, there's oh my god, there's one right over here.
I know. Come down if you can.
I'm running down.
Just, you could slide all the way. Yeah, that.
Oh my god.
We have a better chance the other way because I don't have any heals. I've got
Yeah, I have
shields.
nothing.
I've got
Oh crap,
shields.
crap, crap! Oh
they
god,
got
they're
you.
coming. Oh. I got.
You'll be alright. I
My
got you.
revive's so clean. Did they?
I've been down.
Ooh, I had my wingman out.
Hey, shooter.
When you get done reviving, it's like you have that cooldown too. You can't do much. Oh goodness. Yeah, when they have the duos and solos, it'll be so much better. That teammate just stayed there in plain view of the enemies, and I was trying to warn them. But at least they make a way where people without mics can be just as good at callouts.
Yeah, that's one thing I do like about it is that they can, you know, they did the right thing. This is for a person that wants to get on and wants to just kind of hang back. Oh my god, it kicked me out of the server. What the heck?
Fortnite's, oh it did? Dang.
Yeah, it's got me at that tempting connection, 9 out of 9.
Fortnite's squad comms are dumb. Like, they could have used the left on the D-pad for any other button, but the squad comms, like the only people that are going to be shoulder to shoulder in Fortnite are bots. So they have a squad comm, you say, I need ammo, you know? Instead of them have it put a notification, like, say next to their health, which would prompt more people to actually
Do you think that Do you think there's gonna be some quality of life changes from Fortnite from this? Like, will they add those options?
I read a blog on that just now. They need to. It said that because this game has those options, then players playing both games, like if they can't call out specific information, like the marker system was nice, but it's just too late. They're basically forced to. Yo, what's up, Mo? They're forced to. They have to. They don't have a choice. Like they should definitely, but they don't have a choice now because there's a game with better intuitive decisions. So I don't know. I just think they have to. I'll try to send the invite. I don't know if it'll let you accept, but they have to, or they're going down. Gibraltar.
That's funny. That's funny. There's already articles talking about what they got to add. All right.
This is gonna hurt you more than me.
I said danger close. Weren't you listening?
All right, I'm ready.
Alright.
Follow my path to win.
Yo, they really struggle hard to bring like witchcraft into games. Also, oh, you know what? What's really weird about Fortnite right now? I'm about to ready up. I was clearing my gun camos. They had this skin come out, and there was these two like demon looking mask things, and it says from the familiar set, and it said spirits of the something. I was like, really? They just actually bring like familiar spirits into a game? I was like, what do you mean? What is the world coming to? And they just like, it's just themes. I know there's a lot of games out there like Dead Before Daylight and stuff like that. I just can't get into it. It's a little too real for me. Spitfire camo. But she's got some weird powers I don't understand.
Oh, you talking about that chick? Yeah, man. I still don't understand. Like, I saw someone open a portal when I was playing with them, and it took me halfway across the map. I was like, what in the heck?
that's one of the subtle things. It takes a long time to recharge, I think, or to charge. We'll see.
That's crazy.
I guess we just gotta play a little slower, cause if they hadn't gotten these shots off on this, the wingman pistol I had.
Dude, I only had, man. Like, I even like to get, like, at least feel like, I was like, I think I only have, like, a helmet. Like, I was still looking for stuff. I was like, man, where's the gear?
Well, I passed up, like, 3 vests, but they had such a good position on
All
them.
good with me.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually my go-to spot is where they were at, but, I feel like it's a squad.
This time. Together, we will slaughter our enemies.
So what's with the German with the gas mask?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out, is it a dude or?
He doesn't even really
chick?
sound German necessarily, but just to be in that region. It's a guy.
It's most definitely Eastern European.
I just assumed he was German because of the gas mask. It's jokes.
I say we land here.
Okay, you're the jump master.
Oh, God. Bandito.
It's a terrible location.
Probably South America.
Battle lies below.
Oh, no, he just went straight down.
Yeah, he went straight down there.
We're dead. We're dead. Look at the teams behind us, the green and red team. The green and orange.
Oh my God! He jumped us right. Oh my God! Get to that. Oh God!
I should have broke off. Nah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
slide in here. I mean, this is probably not bad. If I don't get a weapon though, I'm screwed. I got thermite.
Oh my god.
Oh, bad.
I'm already on him. I'm
Okay.
already dead. I walked into a room. They're already on me. I'm dead. Dude, there's two of them where I died at. Coming y'all's way.
I have to run a bit.
Yeah, I'm done.
Completely did.
I didn't even pay attention to where that.
Look how fast I'm running.
Too.
Yeah, I told you. Bro, I'm out of here. I was like, I was gonna go back to this thermite. If I picked up even so much as a pistol, I'd have turned around.
Nah, man, just keep going. Don't even worry about it. Just leave.
Oh, I have the Wraith. I can go get your banners and phase away. I'm gonna go back as soon as I get it done. Let's see if I can make this daring escape. If I lure these teams to each other, get them to fight a bit without them shooting.
Yeah, because there's two of them. That's all I was like, crap.
I don't think
right into that
I got
room.
43 seconds. You were the medic, right?
I know.
Yeah.
38 seconds. I'll get your banner.
Oh, Bandito already dipped out.
Yeah, I'll go get your banner. They're definitely not looking for me. They hear me.
Let's explore this way.
Okay, what am I doing? I can't use my special power right now. It says L1. I'm pressing the button for it.
Dude right there.
Take this out.
Oh my
it
God,
would not let me use my suit. What's
her L1? I guess that's her passive. Not her passive.
It's L1.
Yeah, and her ultimate is the L1R1.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me. Okay, I need to go look at my custom assignments and see where I put L1 at now. Cause it says L1 is square. Oh, R3 is L1. I was pressing everything except for that. Yo, what's up, girl? What's up? Welcome back. Yeah, that was my fault. Well, no. That was our teammate's fault.
No, we're gonna blame it. We're gonna blame it on old dude. Yeah, he dropped us right there with three teams.
He was like, "Yeah, if we land on them, slit their throats." I was like, "What?"
Nah, he was like, "We're gonna do it like Mario. You just jump on their heads and they die." I walked in there and got blasted.
Man. Well. Alright, so now that we've put down some specs for like a gaming PC, I don't even know what I would need for a streaming PC. It would literally be cheaper to just get a streaming PC separate, because then it doesn't have to have as good as specs as a gaming PC.
No, but I mean, but the thing is, you can still, what you're planning on building will be more than enough to do what you're going to game is, depending on what you're going to use it on. Like, you're going to play Fortnite, or something that's not, you can still be able to run that and then on a separate monitor.
Well, between these two games, like Fortnite and this, because I already was going to do Fortnite, Call of Duty, Black Ops, and it's like Fortnite, Battlefield, Titanfall, and Call of Duty. So between those 4 games, I was just gonna take the best title at the time and just do a variety of those 4. But since there's no Titanfall 3, Titanfall 2 was the first game I streamed, so it'll be this and
Introducing
Fortnite.
Your champion.
And I don't know about Black Ops right now because it's not looking too hot. It was my teammate's fault.
I'm the jump master. Ready up.
It was definitely not the one I'm talking to. The other guy, the no mic guy, because we're in the party chat.
Bandito.
Where is the name?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's the wetlands. I kind of want to go to the hydro dam.
Okay, let's go to the hydro dam.
But if we do go there, we have to jump. We have to jump.
Oh, what about can we hit the supply ship?
What, the repulsor? Oh, the supply. Yeah, we can. Let's go. We can use the supply ship. We have to jump now.
Hold on tight.
I'm gonna try to get some lower altitude. Oh, we jumped at the same time as the red team, but they're not gonna make it in time. They jumped too late. I'm gonna go right in the door.
Yeah.
Oh, it's moving. Right, you gotta be kidding me.
Dude, oh my God. Dude, there's a crap ton of teams on it. No!
Gun. I got gun.
Oh, I got killed!
Are you? I'll come help you.
I'm bleeding. Oh my god, I'm dying on the wing of this plane on the booster right now.
I'm coming at you. Oh my god, no. What? Did I get meleeed? Yo, that shotgun is.
On the edge.
I'm crawling off. You don't take fall damage. I'm going all the way down.
I'm going over the down. Fell in the water. Ah, dude, I'm not gonna make it.
You can open doors. Yeah, he was trash. How many teams were going to that drop ship?
Dude, I was like, I thought we were the only one. Then I was like, there's 3 other teams that hit that drop ship.
Yeah, no, I thought it was 2. I thought it was 2 teams, and then like the third one was right on top of us the whole time. they were just waiting. When I landed, I saw so many people get meleeed.
Because I tried to melee and I got shot. The person picked up a gun and just took me out. I was like, Jesus, I can't believe this happened.
Oh,
that was a bad idea. We'll go to the dam next time. Oh, that was terrible. That was a terrible idea.
That was a last second diversion. I was like, oh, sure. It's perfect. Then the ship started moving.
Well, yeah, when it turned, I was like, what's happening right now?
I was trying to aim.
I saw all the other colors with them coming down. I was like, dude, we're dead. Because I couldn't turn around, you know, because we were coming for the landing, and it was done.
Yo, if Fortnite was like that, well, I don't know. I like how the weapons are kind of obscure and just flat on the ground, but instead of floating, you can see them from the sky. That's crazy. Oh, it kicked me out back to menu again. I guess we're just tag teaming. Just gonna see.
I know they're getting hit with connectivity stuff because I get that a lot.
Yeah. God. I'm just gonna keep spamming X because it may just be time and oh, those are just my little nieces, but then, you know, questions like that are a threat to national security.
I made it.
They're not in my background.
No, they're in my background.
If you hear that clicking, I'm spamming X on it. Actually, I could just press the face button. What am I doing?
Man, I just said that is a sexy. This Crimson Fire Drake skin is crazy looking. What in the world?
I wonder what the grind, you know, the camo, like her prestige, like camo is gonna be. Come on now. I haven't been able to play 2 games in a row without hitting the lobby like this, like the loading screen.
Buddy, put your pants on.
It's okay. I'm just playing. I'm playing with my brother-in-law. I've actually never streamed and played with him before, so good times.
First time for everything.
Well, you know, it's better than my usual crowd. Cause I mean, I started when I started streaming. I would just play, you know, with subs and stuff. But after a while, I can't, because when new people come by, then I have to have the same treatment. So after a while, you got too many people and not enough spots in the lobbies.
Have you seen anybody play with these 2 other characters, that Mirage or Caustic? I have yet to see anyone play with them.
Is it because you have to buy them, or?
Yeah, the guys you gotta pay for, or you gotta grind for them, because it's like 12,000 legendary.
Yeah, the the economy of the currency in this game. After playing like 10 matches, I was like, dang, it's gonna take a month or so.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
At least it wasn't. There was an MMO online, or not an MMO, but something like a free-to-play game. But when you get into your first game and you're like months behind, then people have already upgraded their damage and resources to the point that you can't even kill them. Like, you literally have to work for days on end just to be able to kill a decent amount of like 3 or 4 players in one match. Because you just can't
Oh
damage them.
wow.
I don't remember what. It was a PS4 game and you have to log in every day. So I got into the game after grinding out for 16 hours. I finally could elim a person, but I had to work really hard for it. You just had so much
Is it?
health.
I'm trying to figure out what game you're talking about. It was a free to play game.
I don't know if it's like Mass Effect or some game that was free to play last year, or I think it was for PS3, maybe even PS4. But I had to grind so much. You would drop and you have a certain amount of purchased clones of yourself that you could respawn as, and you would run out, and you have to get more after 24 hours. So either that or you pay for it. And I just couldn't level up my character fast enough. It was too hard. So I wish they would bring that aspect back to gaming. Like in this Battle Royale, I know it would seem unfair, but imagine having like 105 health because you have more XP. That would be that's negligible, it seems, but that's something. Instead of a day one player coming here and blowing you away, it would be nice to have like faster movement speed or something because you have more XP or you prestige. Then there'd be some people you just couldn't kill until you grind, you know. At least hit their plateau. Like imagine after 200 hours of this game, you get this perk. After a certain amount of hours, like not even XP like elims, but just hours played would put you ahead on a tier.
Mm-hmm.
That way there's no way a day one player is just gonna completely destroy you. Or a first week player, I don't know. Okay, it's not letting me in. We had a whole 15-minute conversation before the last time it let me in.
It just kept on going. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna play right now.
Yeah, seriously. Actually, I'm gonna do that server thing again because that actually worked last time.
So it actually lets you change like your region and everything. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah, if you click R3, you can change it because we should be on the Dallas server at somewhere around 20 ping. And if you change it, like I changed it to something random to like South Carolina, I changed it back to Dallas, and then I hit continue. And after I did that, it did it a few more times, but it let me in. I don't know if that's just me imagining it, but I've tried restarting, resetting, formatting, all that. It's just their network right now. I'm gonna see if I can accept your invite and not let me. This is crazy. Yeah, but the whole streaming Fortnite thing just it started going out the window when Epic Games started promoting all these mid-level streamers that just went crazy popular just because they got invited to invitationals or you know TwitchCon, the summer skirmish, fall skirmish, winter skirmish events. It's so annoying because I did all this to get good at Fortnite, and now I know they worked for it, and this is their time to shine, but still, man. Just to be buried under a new person every day. Saw my view count from like having 40 people max view count, you know, and then at one time to having like 4 in a matter of weeks, just because of how they promote the game. So then the block came out, and the first map that made the block was basically a grow house.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what? So obviously I'm thinking, well, if I publish my map, but you have to be popular for enough people to upload your map for it to even make the block. I was like, God, that's everything's uphill.
So they've kind of established their foundation of what they look for and what they want,
Yeah.
and who they're going to promote, instead of being like, oh, hey, try play our game.
Yeah, if they just without those spontaneous, hey, shout outs to people who compete in their events in the whole buddy system of all these popular people are friends. It's like they're all standing at the door keeping new people from getting in. And I'm not trying to be better than anyone per se, but there are some people who are extremely popular who are just terrible. And then of
But they're
course,
just playing. But they're just playing it just to kind of appease their fans or try to jump on that craze, or whatever, or the money they get paid for.
yeah. And I know the economy of it. It's like a job. You always like your job. You do it and you do it consistently because that's what makes the money.
Yeah.
But then if I had a PC, even if I was the best player today, I mean, look at Daquan's following. Like, there's so many people who aren't even as good as him nearly, and they've got, you know, more subs, stuff like that. He kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest, because the first time I saw him, he was like 100,000 subs on YouTube,
Holy
and
crap.
and now he's got like 4 point something million, 4.8.
Jesus.
So he's huge and Twitch streamer now. Or he just was uploading. That's when I saw him. I had never watched streams. I watched my first stream about a year ago, or a year and a half ago. When I found out this was a thing, I was like, what? So I've been playing video games for nothing for this long? What do you mean? Alright, it's not letting me in still, but I'm sure it will.
Like, I saw you briefly load in, and then I was like, oh.
That's because I want to accept your invite, and it kicked me back out. I mean, I've only been streaming a year. I think that if I had to give advice to anyone, I would rather have uploaded for a year than to stream for a year. Do stuff in the proper order, like a face reveal and all that. I would have uploaded because streaming is it's tough.
What's the biggest part of trying to keep, like, just being interested, or is it because you had to play something that was? I mean, like when you did Fortnite, was it, doing it after a while? You're like, okay, I've kind of seen everything. I've done this before.
I didn't get burned out until season 5 because season 5 was like everything was just so toxic. They started making like black hole weapons basically to help new players. Like porta forts, you throw down basically a fortress that's instantly full strength metal, and the rift to goes. Airplanes are kind of like they're not really noob friendly because most people just fly in circles and go straight up thinking you're not gonna hit every shot. When the body of the plane is in the same spot, the only thing spin is the wings basically.
Yeah.
But I think they learned because they introduced SMGs. So there was never a time in Fortnite from season 4 before where people would just hold down the trigger until their entire magazine was empty, no matter if they're hitting or not. And then season 5 brought that out. Then they have grapplers and double barrels. So it doesn't matter if you can't build, you can grapple to the top of someone's build and shoot them in the face with a double barrel, as if they never built. So they vaulted grapplers, vaulted the double barrel. It was a 2-tap shotgun. I don't know. They burned me out with how hard it was to win, because I was getting to the point where I was winning 10, 12 games a day, and within a week's time, got to where I just wasn't winning at all. But
that's crazy.
I mean, playing Apex, even if you don't win, you still get some action. And I'd love to win, but I've been playing shooting games for 10 years, so it's a whole lot easier to play shooting games on controller than to play Fortnite on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. But I think that was the other thing. Like when people play, you got the build command, the building mechanic of Fortnite. That's part of that's a strategy. Using the sets on there. So it was like the few times I've seen it, I've been like, oh, okay, these people are doing this. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, man, I'm building myself a little box and just call it a day. Like, because the few times I tried it, I could not get into. I couldn't find my niche. I felt like I was the old man, stay off my lawn with Fortnite. Because I was like, I don't feel like I can get this.
No, the biggest problem is if you instantly took everyone from age 16 and up and had games with that age group versus games with people 16 and under, people with 16 and up, they're just different. They're different. I can't say more mature necessarily, but the average age of a gamer is 33. Average age. Most people who play games are between my and your age. They're the only people who can afford it. Because kids can't afford it, their parents have to afford it. And so it's a different type of gameplay. People don't do the dumb stuff they do. Like no one's gonna. It's just stuff that kids do that throws off the algorithms of this game. I feel you can expect people to be in certain areas. When I was playing Fortnite, I think before it was that popular, I think there were less kids that played it. So like really, I'm talking about 8, 9 years old. Somebody's walking around Fortnite with no mats, but like an RPG, a quad launcher, a minigun, and like as many hand grenades and stink grenades as they can find. I've literally run across someone with all that. They throw all their stink grenades, then they start spamming RPGs and everything until they run out. Then they have to reload every single one of their guns. But they've done enough damage so that even if you kill them, you get in third partied and you're dead. It's like, there's no adult that plays like that. You just get the most toxic loadout you could think of and spam all of your weapons just to get one kill when the person you killed was going to win the game probably. And that's what it was like. It was like you dying to the combination of bad player tendencies. Instead of beating every player based on you being better, they take too many chances. They kill you and make sure they kill themselves too. And they just knock you out of the game. So that's what I was tired of. They got rid of that a little bit. But it's just... I don't know. It'll make you want to quit streaming. I'll tell you that. And I think that Epic Games has so much money that any possibility of them getting more, they hop on it.
Right. It's made so much money. Like I try to make people like understand is that they made a game on a PC store to compete with, that's kind of that's taking games away from Steam. Like that's how much money Fortnite has made for them. And I've been playing Epic Game for ever. Back when it was just Unreal. To Gears of War, to everything that they made that was big, and of course they have a wonderful engine, the Unreal Engine. So they're a middleware company as well. And then to see them go all the way to where they can open their own online store and actually compete and tell PC games are not going to come out on Steam. They're going to come out on the Epic Store only. That's crazy, man. It's interesting. They just let you know how much money that game brings in.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The supported creator program is huge evidence that they offered it to so many people. 1,000 subs on YouTube is like your first landmark. After 1,000 subs, you can get monetized and have super chats. So they offered it to basically every YouTube streamer who's monetized ever. That's huge.
That's crazy.
5% commission. I rather would have them offer more commission for 10K and up. Cause I don't even have 10K, but there's some people out there, they got their parents with their parents' tax information and stuff on their channel just so they can get pennies on a dollar basically, because they don't pay you anything unless you get $100 minimum threshold before they pay you anything.
What?
The same thing with YouTube. You have to make at least $100 before you even get your first paycheck.
Oh, so they don't even bother it until you hit it, until you actually make $100, and then they'll cut it.
Because
Wow.
otherwise, like, and so I haven't got a single paycheck yet, but I'm like pennies away from my first paycheck, and so it's mainly just super chats. Ad revenue is not really good for a channel my size. If I had 10K and above, then I would probably see a couple dollars a week from ad revenue on a regular basis. You would have to get 21,000 views a day just to make $5,000 a month. 21,000 views a day. That's like 21,000 views for one video. So if you ever look at Daquan's video or anybody's video and you see like 1 million views, that's money right there. That's a couple thousand just for that one day. Depending on what tier they are, because if you're only at 100,000 subs, you're really not making as much money as someone who's got like 1 million, 2 million. So right now, I don't know. It's gonna take a while. This game hates me, bro. This game absolutely hates me. So you're sitting in lobby, and
yeah, I'm still in the lobby right now. Hold on.
What
Can
do
I
you
get up?
even check my internet again? CEA.com to unable to connect for more info. I'm gonna go to Iowa servers. Bump that. I'll deal with 30 ping just to be able to connect. Versus 20 ping and I was gonna say this game is high. It's gonna let me connect. I don't know. I think most people who are popular now have been streaming already 7 years. Now imagine 5 to 7 years they've been streaming before anyone even knows them. So my year means nothing. That's why I'm not frustrated. I need to go ahead and invent that perpetual energy machine, and that way I have no bills.
He's like, and he was like, I have no bills.
Man,
Good.
I would sell electricity. Like I would invent. What I would invent would be a battery, a rechargeable battery that has a reasonable lifetime of like a week or 2 weeks. Imagine somebody getting paid every 2 weeks, every paycheck they only pay like $20 for a rechargeable battery that'll run their whole house for 2 weeks.
And they wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
Tell me about it. And I would be making a killing. All I have to do is find some private manufacturer that has enough resources to protect me from the oil company from assassinating me.
Man, I told you, man. That's my one friend always told me about the dude that made supposedly made that car run off of water, and
he
man, that
disappeared
dude, he died.
faster
That dude,
than water could
dude, his
evaporate.
patent disappeared, and he died mysteriously.
One might say they vaporized him.
Yeah, like it was very weird, but no one could ever. But the bad thing, when he died, they couldn't find the car with the engine that he showed, because it's like an old YouTube video, and someone uploaded on YouTube showing the dude have the local news come to his house, and it was like an old station wagon, and he literally filled it up with water and started the car, and they reversed it and pulled it around.
Well,
and
I'll tell you a story that'll blow your mind, or rather a concept even. If you change the atmosphere around an object, like the vibrational atmosphere, as far as like radio frequencies, but on a more tangible scale. So basically, sound. If you have a low frequency, you can mitigate some of gravity even to the point that you can take
You'll
something
levitate.
about 80 kilograms and make it weigh as if it weighs 20.
Yeah. Did you know that's what Tesla was working on? Nikola Tesla?
Yeah.
Nikola Tesla?
I,
That there's a guy in Oklahoma that supposedly was his apprentice. It's actually he supposedly said he could fly to the moon and back with this spacecraft. And the dude actually went bankrupt, and his company got in trouble by the from the Securities and Exchange Commission,
SEC. Yeah, SEC.
SEC, and he was from Oklahoma City, but supposedly like somebody that worked with him remember that he got into the device in it, that when it turned on, that he flew, that the thing drew like, because what they were doing was using like sound resonance, and they're saying the reason why the vehicle will be able to move because we can jump from one point to another based off the frequency of the sound that'll resonate from the ship or whatever. And he was like, so they're supposed to do this major takeoff and stuff, but it never happened. Because supposedly ran out of money. But there's all kind of stories, man. I gotta find his name now. But he supposedly had some documents that he learned when he was working with. Because this is back in the 1950s when this dude claimed he was gonna go to the moon and all this stuff. But let me see if I can find that dude's name. Oklahoma City.
Well, have you ever?
Claiming to go to the moon.
One time I cut a potato into basically cubes, like peels on and all, and I put that in the microwave. And sparks were shooting out of that potato, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Wait a minute, what?
Like blue sparks. If you put a potato in the microwave and you cut it up into pieces, the starches from the microwave radiation, the starches create electricity when it comes into contact with the air at a certain temperature.
What?
Electricity. Imagine what type of strains of potato. Imagine seeing like a blue potato, and it's not molded, just grown straight from the ground. You put that junk in your car and run it like a battery.
Man.
There's a site called Gaia, and they have like a subscription service, but it's basically a collection of, I wouldn't say conspiracies, because conspiracies there's plenty of those, but this is actually like relevant known names that kind of like collaborate on topics, and they all have different, so many categories. I was reading about, I mean, you can read about 9/11 and stuff. You can find whatever you want, but most of the things were about energy and electricity and devices and things that were found, archaeological dig sites, and I'm talking about things from
the past,
like Egyptian
like the Baghdad,
cultures and stuff.
like the Baghdad, what they call the Baghdad battery.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, where they show the Egyptians. If you look at the hieroglyphs, you'll see them using a contraption. Like, how did they light up this dig in a pyramid? Well, people they use mirrors, but they found that Baghdad battery, and that's why it's called Baghdad, because they found it. It was like a clay pot looking thing with a copper tube in it, and they found the resonance of it was like citrus acid or something. And so when they hooked up the coils to something, it lit up a filament. And people were like, "Holy crap! They made a battery where they had a power source." And nowhere, of course, in history is that mentioned, but yet they dig in the ground and find something that's 10,000 years old when they carbon date it, and shows that, hey, they did this. Like, what the heck?
Well, it's been a while since I read about that. What I found about Egypt was that they used a lot of like quartz crystals, but I think the interesting thing
So
is
you've heard about them? Someone said using the crystal, the energy of the crystal, to pick up some of the stone. There's a lot of crazy theories.
It is crazy
on how they made that.
But I think like the next big invention will probably have something to do with vibrational frequencies, quartz crystal, or any type of crystal.
I agree with you.
Because it's an amplifier, and really, if you think about it, sound can either weaken or amplify the strength of metals,
Mhm.
you could literally. It's almost up to your imagination. Imagine if you made a sword forged under a song. Like that would be. It sounds like mythical stuff, but that's the type of stuff that's in history books, like the fictional ones anyway. And
Yeah, fiction. Yeah.
it's just things that it doesn't make sense, but every day science is getting smarter, and now they're finding out stuff. Yo, what's up, Mo? Uh, so like the quartz crystals and all the things, like properties being an amplifier, sound itself, and electricity. And imagine one day they're gonna come out with a battery that. Imagine you rubbing static electricity together under sound and amplification and discharging. It was dumb stuff. Like it's almost like you could make this stuff off the top of your head and it actually be a thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, that I've actually looked that up on Google, the thing with the potato, and I've never seen it. But you can literally take a regular potato, put it in the microwave on high, and it'll just spark. Especially if the pieces are touching, if it's cut up, it's just weird. I've seen that.
That's crazy. I'm about to. Yeah, that's something I want. About to make me go run a potato in there. Tell
It
Beth to
didn't
use it to
even
cook.
it didn't even burn or anything. I'd only cut it because I had to cut some spots out and it sparked, so I'd cut it into smaller pieces because
Mhm.
I was thinking it was gonna cook faster. Now it just started sparking.
That's crazy. I was like, man, because I've been like, man, what we eating? What's really in this potato? Energy, power.
Just imagine. That would be crazy, but
But yeah, look up the. I think it's the Geet engine. The Geet Geet, the engine running on water, man. If you type that in YouTube, you'll see that dude,
if I type that
and
in,
it's like he because it pretty much it runs. The engine runs on almost nothing but water and seems to be non-polluted. I think it's like 80% of it. And yeah, man. So when you look up the dude, you're like, oh man, that'd be really cool. What happened to this guy? Like, like he showed this off.
yo,
Like
Mo,
what
Apex
happened?
won't let me in. I will. I'll,
His name is Paul Petone. Yeah. I looked that dude up and I was kind of shocked, but man, I mean, there's a whole mess load of stuff that you get into because my the guy that got me into looking at renewable energy and all that stuff, he told me about
the Paul
a whole lot of
Patonism.
other crazy stuff. Yeah, American engineer, Papa Town. Um,
That's what happens when you have enough time by yourself and no distractions.
the heck, his website. What is going on?
So apparently Nora wants to be a streamer when she grows up. I say,
Oh, really?
oh, oh no, what have I done?
Uh,
I said, hey, if you want to be a streamer, and especially kids ask me all the time, they'll be like, my parents, they don't take it seriously. I said, well, first off, you need to quit saying you want to be a YouTuber and tell your parents you want to be a content creator slash entertainer, possibly comedian and DIY channel, and then they'll take you more seriously. Don't just say crazy stuff. I don't. When people ask, "Are you a YouTuber?" I was like, "No, I'm definitely not that. I'm a content creator. I don't know what a YouTuber is."
Harvesting the ambient energy.
Just like
They'll
they
be
might
like,
be,
oh,
"What's up?"
you YouTubing.
Nah, man. I just tell them there's no such thing as YouTubing. What do you? A YouTuber is one person that spends their life on YouTube watching videos. That's what a YouTuber is. I do no such thing. I create the content people are supposed to watch.
Mm.
Go
Yeah,
back
this
to the
guy.
other side? What do you mean? What other side? I can't because if I do, then
Oh, Stanley Meyer. That's the
I'll
guy's
be
name.
it'll be covering up my health and I need to see the health. Actually, I think I did better when I couldn't see my health. But I can't I just can't see how much ammo I have. You just got affiliate on Twitch? Well, GG man. Affiliate. It's a very coveted position. Just like getting monetized on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, the dude I was telling you about, he made a water fuel cell that was a perpetual motion machine, and his name was Stanley Myers. That's the guy that died, meeting two Belgian investors. And he actually made a car, a water-powered car, but he ran out of a restaurant saying they poisoned me, and then he died of a brain aneurysm. That's the craziest thing. Yeah, car throttle. Yeah, Stanley Myers. That's the guy right there that died. He literally had a water-powered car.
Nah, Miss Roses, you know I'm not letting my daughter on my stream. It's a no can do. Of Roblox, oh heck no. That game is never making its way into my content. At least not anytime
Oh no,
soon.
you should let her. You should when Dreams come out. You should let her check out some Dreams. Hey, maybe.
Shoot, I'll let her do something. She came downstairs talking about some Papa, I'm streaming Roblox. What? What do you know about streaming Roblox? Roblox is hot. No, that's not her. That's not my background. Good try though. It's 9:51. There are no children in this house that should be still awake at all. Mobody, what's up? Okay, why is it not connecting to me? It's completely... Sexy, blocky people? No. I'm 29 seconds behind the stream. That's crazy. Yo, Miss Roses, you just be spreading rumors. I'm trying to get this whole thing to load, and it's literally having me sit here in lobby doing nothing. Doing nothing.
Hold on.
Alright. It's not letting me ready up. Or it's not letting me, okay. Miss Roses, you can't be deleting people's comments, but then having a comment that is the same level of inappropriate as their comment. None of y'all should be mean. Honestly, if you're 16, 15, 14, and your parents haven't already had to talk with you, then she didn't cuss either. She abbreviated. And I never said you couldn't put profanity in the chat. But if you do, most of the words that I don't want in the chat, my Nightbot will block out. That's what I have my Nightbot for. My Nightbot has a profanity filter. So does my YouTube channel. But don't be talking about birds and bees and then deleting other people's comments. You get timed out by non-bot. Probably me. This game.
Still not what you're in?
I don't know what to do. I've tried to change the settings. Like if you hold down, let's see, if I press the start button and go to check for update, it keeps saying that it's the latest version, and actually I don't think there's any update history because this is the first thing I downloaded. So it says version 1.2 bug fixes. That was it. So it probably updated like once.
It's interesting.
Shoot, it's very interesting.
It's crazy it's not doing it because I finally saw that server list. I was like, good God, there's like Iowa. There's like 4 Iowa servers.
Yeah. Well, the Iowa says, yeah, 34. Geez, they must really love Iowa.
What's the packet loss?
34, 34, 34, 35. I don't see any packet loss on any of them except for Virginia. Oh, Sao Paulo. That's Brazil. And
Great
then
Brazil.
London, Amsterdam. Oh, 100 packet loss in Sydney. That's everything. -1. Lost the whole packet, huh? -1 ping. I guess that's what that means. The ping reflects the packet loss whenever you have 100. Because most of the time, like in the net debug stats, it'll tell you how much packet loss you have. So I don't know why. That's weird. I've never seen that on my screen. Like I hardly. The only time I ever get packet loss is if this whole neighborhood's having internet problems. is this? I think maybe I sent too many server connection requests or something. Shoot. Sup, girl? You might think that you're gonna adopt, but what's gonna happen realistically is that you're gonna find a boyfriend. You're gonna break up with that boyfriend. He's gonna break up with you, and then, you know, X amount of relationships down the road, you're finally gonna be with someone, and then you're gonna Google the adoption process, and then you're gonna realize that, yeah, in the long run, guess what? Everything costs money. Adoption is pretty expensive. So what I'm trying to say is, you see, when a bird and a bee and this talk that never happened all come together, you probably end up gonna having your own kids. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in college, I was that person saying that I wasn't gonna have kids. Guess what? Not everybody gets what they want. What you want now is gonna change in 10 years. Trust me. You don't even need to be thinking about that. Like you are less than a decade older than my daughter. So you don't need to be thinking about anything to do with kids or not kids. Like, just wait. Just wait till you're 30. Wait till you're 25, 21. Your mind will change. Trust me. That's a long way from now, though. In 10 years, you still won't even be old enough to need to think about that. You got your life ahead of you, you know, school, college, career, all that. Yeah, see, look at Mo. About 3 years ago, he probably didn't want kids, and now he wants to raise in his own private army. You know, I wish I could ban dots in the stream. That way, you would have to actually talk and not put dots after everything. I don't think I'm gonna end up getting in this game, guys. I think I might call it, because this isn't even... I still theoretically have like 6 hours left of content, but I've literally... It's been since 9:30 I've been trying to ready up.
Yeah, something's most definitely wrong.
I'll see if I'll probably just restart my application. Guys, sorry about the stream. I gotta restart.